What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flagrant 2 No Easy Buckets, analysis by assholes, water cooler commentary for your sports needs. I'm Andrew Schulz. I'm here with Akaash saying Alex Media, and very special guest.
Very special guest.
From the Whoreible Decisions podcast, we have Mandi. Mandi, do you have a last name that you go by at all or no?
Mandi B.
Mandi B.
That's fine.
That's the
AKA
whole one.
the Booty Bandit, AKA Peggy Bundy.
AKA Miss Peggy.
AKA that
I
bitch.
want to AKA you. Damn, Miss Peggy. The Peg Bundy is what. Now, if you guys don't know, Mandi is into pegging.
Yes. Why do you have to just say it like that? Clearly.
Well, there's a lot of things that we're
You
gonna
call
end up
yourself
saying.
Peggy Bundy.
Our listeners gave me that name, actually.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So we're going to figure it out.
Okay.
Basically, we just got a guest coming into the room. Everything good? What's up? Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Tito's, right? I know you.
You
Alex
don't
over
know
here.
me. Don't act like you know me.
You know what I need you to do, Alex? I need you to run the board. Stop
No,
getting
just
people
go ahead.
drinks.
I don't even
Don't
need
worry
drinks.
about
It's
anything.
cool.
Don't
I'm
worry.
cool.
We're going to start recording. No
cool.
more interruptions.
We don't even
no more
need it.
interruptions.
Don't even need it.
Thank you. You stand over there. You do it. I'm already fucking annoyed. Okay?
Why the fuck
I'm
are
here.
you annoyed?
I'm annoyed because you didn't do your promotional obligations.
So what's crazy is a bitch got a real job, and this nigga asking me to make videos with my strap on. I just landed from Atlanta, so I didn't have the strap on me. I was at work. I couldn't do it.
What did you tell me last night? Well, let me preface this, okay? Let me preface this.
Set it up.
Here's the thing. When a guest comes on Flagrant 2 podcast, I see this like a prize fight,
Oh,
okay? Like WrestleMania.
I see that's what you've been doing.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I see this as an event. And what do all events require?
Promo.
They require promotion, okay?
promo.
You don't just show up to the fight and hope people watch.
Is this live?
You build the fight.
See,
okay?
here we go.
You build the interest of the
gotta
fight.
sell a fight.
Listen, when I Instagram lived you yesterday because I want all my people to be like, oh shit, Mandi's coming. Why is Mandi coming? What's the reason? What's going on? What's this about?
That's why you mad.
Okay?
Okay, my bad.
Okay? And here's the
Gotcha.
thing. So yesterday or 2 days ago we were talking. I think it was 2 days we were talking, and you said that you were going to bring your strap on.
Yeah.
We were texting about this, or we did it
No,
on
that
live?
was just on live.
And you said you were going to bring your strap on, and I said that's a great idea because I'm thinking about the event.
And then I realized I landed Monday morning and went straight from the airport to work. So I had no time to get the strap. I didn't. I just didn't.
So you
I'm
had no
sorry.
time to promo the fight.
It's cool.
I feel like a girl who was just in Atlanta for the weekend,
Should have a
who's
strap.
nicknamed Peggy Bundy,
Yeah,
who should have been
first of
had
all-
the strap on her.
If there's one place you're going to that will require a strap on,
You know what I mean?
all the places in the world that you would have to go to, that you might either put a dick in someone's butt or need a dick,
valid.
it's going to be Atlanta.
Valid.
And you decide not to bring it.
I didn't bring it. I didn't know I was even going to be getting no ass.
The reason
You know,
why we want you to
shit.
bring the strap is because
like to
Mandi
know.
said that if Alex kissed the strap on,
Word.
He didn't even know.
that Alex
shit.
he does know because I told him right before the
Oh,
podcast.
okay.
I appreciate
See,
you
look,
trying to
look,
pretend.
That was
but-
cute. That was cute.
That was
cute.
adorable, but
that was really cute.
when I'm done pretending.
See, good to know you're a liar.
So
Oh.
listen, you fucking relax, okay? You relax. I got this. Everything's gonna be fine, okay? I came in here with all the positivity. I'm the Drake of the podcasting game. I don't want no beef, okay? I want everybody together making money. That's what this is about.
Gotcha.
Obviously,
Drake of the podcast.
that's right.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Drake out here
Wow.
sending
Podcast
threats.
game. You know what I mean?
So that's not
Drake
valid.
not sending threats. Drake
Drake
trying to
is
get
threatening
money.
folks.
Drake got Meek Mill and him on stage together. Drake got everybody on stage together.
Not
Fuck Kanye.
Kanye.
Fuck Kanye. Now all of a sudden we love Kanye. Now we got Kanye's back. Right?
You loved Kanye until this.
I did. I never loved Kanye, but I didn't hate him for no reason. Do you know what I'm saying? And now that I see this, just like he's a little child that just wants attention.
It's so
It's
bad.
not that I don't even hate him. I don't hate him. I just like am annoyed. It's like a gnat. You know those little flies that are on fruit, and you're just like you can't even like get satisfaction of killing them by like going like that on your hand because they're not big enough.
Right.
So you're just
Also,
like
this Nat makes great music.
He makes great music.
I don't like
I
Kanye,
don't
but his
listen to
music is undeniable.
No, he makes great music. I'm not going to deny about
And
the
I'm not
music.
a Kanye
That's fine, but it doesn't matter. We're not here to talk about Kanye. We're here to talk about. Well, we're here to talk about a lot of things. We're here to talk about all the athletes that you've pegged. You said that you're going to tell us all the athletes that you've pegged.
You pegged athletes?
Hell yeah!
Oh, Al not the only one got 4 touchdowns in one game.
That's what we doing.
Peggy Bundy out here scoring too. Peggy Bundy out here getting hurt.
I thought you were talking about that, Al.
Touchdown.
What are you talking about? Touchdown.
Bundy, bro. Flagrant 2 Hall of Famer.
Okay, so basically, before we get into all that, I wanted this promoted big. I thought that maybe you wouldn't kiss the dildo, but we could settle for like a little nose. What did I call it? Like a little Eskimo kiss. Like it wouldn't be a lip kiss. But I went through the whole thing. Like
He did.
and I was gonna get a video of you. I asked you earlier today. I go, send me a video of you holding the dildo and saying something like, "I think I got a way that I'll forgive Alex," or something like that. Just that video alone, I'm hyped. What's the pay-per-view link? I'm ready to go.
Yo, you do realize this episode comes out tomorrow.
Right.
So there was still time for her to do this
Well, and that's what I told him. I could do it tonight. I told his ass I would do it tonight.
No. I just want keep on going with how fucking dumb you sound right now, because I just
exactly what I told him.
So how is she going to bring
you didn't
a
think this
strap
through.
on
You didn't think
to
this
the
through.
podcast she already recorded, and then get you to kiss it after it's recorded?
She could have brought it
just
today. What do you mean?
Franks and beans. That's what we need, a fucking Franks and beans button.
I can't.
The idea is, this is the promo video for the fight in my eyes. Okay,
the fight.
Again, in my eyes, this is the my eyes.
Well, God loves me.
Ready? Here's a God does love you. God do love you. I'm not gonna lie. God do love you. So look, so the strap on is right here, strapped on to you.
Of
it
course,
wasn't
it
going
has
to be.
to be.
It's
It has
strapped
to be
onto
strapped
you.
onto me, of course.
And Alex is looking at it. He's just kind of considering, okay? Akaash and I are just kind of slapping it and holding it like, come on, Al, give it a kiss. Right? And cut.
Look,
You would at least touch it, right? Think all the athletes' buttholes that have been inside of that strap-on.
It was cleaned. I
That's
boiled
disgusting.
it. Thank you. My dick has been boiled. Calm down.
So first of all, this is what I don't understand. You gonna put on an athlete's jersey but not their strap on? That's crazy, Zach. That's crazy. Like everybody out here, you wearing another man's name on your back. You know what I mean?
Right.
You could be inside that man.
You don't ever,
what?
you don't ever sniff the jersey after you do laundry to see what it smells like? Put your mouth all up on it? Just,
Ooh, Dwight Howard cleans good.
I'm not playing with y'all.
Okay, so I just had to get that off my chest because I was so.
I know you was so mad. I know you was pissed.
Oh, I was just so excited because it was such a beautiful moment. We could have built this whole beautiful moment.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, so you get me, right?
I get it. I get
sorry
it.
if I was sensitive coming to this episode, man. I've had dude, I've just been getting made fun of for coming on my own face. I took this fucking.
You
girl-
came on your own face?
Oh, you didn't hear about this?
No.
Oh, I can't tell the whole story again.
Okay, don't, but coming on
long
your face,
story
did you
short
lick
is
it?
I came on my own face. No, I almost did. I didn't tell this part.
He licked
It was dripping
definitely
down like
licked it.
this, right? It was dripping down. This shit was. It got caught up in my mustache.
That's
and it
what
was
my
just
homie said. He licked
hanging.
it.
son.
My homie said, everybody keeps making fun of Schultz's mustache, but that shit kept to come out of his mouth, though.
Yo,
Like,
son, it was protection, son. It was the
asshole
wall.
texted me that.
It was the wall. There were millions of caravans coming towards my mouth. Al, the caravans was coming to my mouth, and all they wanted was to get in. And the mustache was like, no.
a Mexican-ass mustache kept you
Son,
out. Ain't that something?
That's funny.
The irony.
That's terrible.
Okay, so I took the girl that made me come on my face. I took her to this boxing match, right? And she got mad jokes. This girl, right? So we watched it in between rounds. They putting Vaseline all over the boxer's face, right? This girl gonna elbow me and be like, remember what that was like?
Oh, I like this. I like her already. I like her.
She might be the one. You got a girl,
She might be the one. This might be the one.
Chill.
This
You
the
want to
one.
put crazy things out there.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Anytime you pretend a bitch is funny that you having sex with, you love that girl. Fuck out of here. Oh, yeah, she mad funny. Real funny. She got jokes, this girl.
When I said she funny,
You said she got jokes?
I said she got jokes.
You
I didn't
laughed.
say
You
she-
laughed. You
I
laughing
said
at her jokes though.
She got jokes means she was making fun of me. Like, oh, you got jokes. Do you know what I mean?
I just
love this girl.
okay.
Listen,
We
You
don't,
like her.
we don't just
You
throw
like
around
her.
funny out here. You know what I mean? So what if I do? What if I do?
You call feelings like
What
that
if I
shit was
do?
come on your face.
I caught feelings, yeah.
You call feelings all right.
Yo, you know what's
million of
funny?
them.
You know what's funny? Like, wait, you know when like a girl, like you let a dude do something crazy to you, like you let him put in your butt or something like that, or
That's
like come
not
on your
crazy, but
face,
yeah, okay.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And then after that, you're like, I must really like him because I let him put in my butt. Like,
yes.
I think after I came on my face, I was like, I must really like her because I let her make me come on my face.
Oh my God.
Oh, I just dropped. This is the droppy chair. Anyway, so Mandi, we got you on. Mandi again from the Whoreible Decision podcast. Great podcast. Y'all should check it out.
Thanks.
Mandi and Alexx had a beef.
Thanks to
stemming
you.
back. Wait, thanks to me?
Absolutely.
What'd I do?
I mean, wait. First off, you're not in the clear over there. Don't be over there clapping. You got the wrong one.
Oh, two could do that?
Yeah. Calm them goddamn class down real quick.
Okay. So the beef step. First of all, I don't even know. This is how.
You know, because we done talked.
Yeah, but I forgot.
This was a long time
I listened. I wasn't there. I listened to the episode, and can I tell you objectively?
What happened though?
You said Alexx has sex with Mandi.
But y'all did have sex.
No,
we have never had sex.
Y'all were fucking for camera equipment.
And see, that's my nigga. That's what see, I'm gonna end up jumping over the top of beating your ass down. Cause you gonna continue it. No, I have never fucked Alexx. That has never happened.
Yo,
and that was my problem.
Can I tell you one thing real quick?
What?
First of all, Alexx obviously a very handsome guy.
Yeah, that's
no
cool.
question.
He's not my type.
No. I'm not even saying that. Not a very handsome guy.
Sure,
okay?
he is.
Already good looking dude.
Yep.
Listen, well kept, well dressed, works
all
out
that.
upper
Great
half of
beard.
his body.
Not
great
sure.
beard. Great beard, right?
Not sure if he still has a job, but you know.
Oh no.
Oh, they gave him his job back?
Oh no. He got a job.
Oh, I'm surprised. Okay.
We can announce it. Yeah.
We can announce it.
Oh, okay.
Alex quit his job.
Oh, you quit.
We going full.
Hey, y'all see what Patreon doing? Yeah.
We going full.
Y'all got that nigga quit his job.
Yo, for real. We going full. We'll announce furthermore later. But yeah, we going full. We going full bore with the content this year.
All right, I ain't even mad.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I can announce a little bit later, but yeah, Alexx and I are gonna go very hard in this next upcoming year. It's gonna be. Let's fast forward.
Pause.
Fast forward, bro. We fast forward over here.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't pause.
Tried to fast forward.
Fast forward.
This Flagrant too.
Look, I'm over here dropping too. Damn.
We tried to fast forward you and Alexx. You weren't having it.
Yeah, let me.
You need help? I got you.
Got him. Okay. So
Alexx will help you.
So Alexx, so I joke around and say that, and I just wanted to say we were talking about Alexx. Alexx usually isn't this well kept for the pot. Like his hair clearly has been. You've done your hair.
I got a haircut. For
You
Mandi,
got a haircut for Mandi, obviously out of respect to the lady coming into the podcast. This is just something, a level of comfort that we, like to display here, and especially Alexx does. Right. So there was a joke made that you guys were having sex with each other for video time.
Right.
Right. And you were very upset.
Absolutely.
Talk to us about it.
Really? Well, I mean, I've said it on my show. Like, to me,
But just to our listeners.
Yeah, so to the asshole army, since y'all been in my motherfucking DMs talking about, give Alexx a chance. Alexx, be it.
Yes.
Alexx, you're literal.
fans.
Listen,
we really
the
got the
asshole
best
army
fans.
really ain't
Keep it
shit.
tight, y'all. Keep
No,
it
but
tight.
nah,
Keep it tight. Keep it tight, y'all. Keep it tight. Let's
That's
go.
what I'm talking about.
Go, son.
You ain't shit. Nah.
I'm just
But
letting
no,
you
my
speak your
problem was,
piece.
first off,
All right, shut up.
my
So look.
problem, and I'm gonna keep going. See? Assholes.
Go.
Nah, well, you started the joke. My problem was that Alexx did not really deny that joke the whole motherfucking time. Neither did my co-host.
That's what makes it a joke.
No, it wasn't a joke. Nah, because there was legit people thinking that I was out here fucking for video. Now, you may have thought it was a joke and people didn't believe it. That's fine. But
Mandi,
people listen
you've
to the
set
show.
your prices way higher than
shut
video. I've listened to the podcast, okay? You're not out here fucking for video, okay? You just said month of
people don't know
Patreon to forgive them. So I'm assuming the pussy got to be way higher than that. And we got a great
It
Patreon.
is right. So you was
That's what I'm
degrading my pussy.
But
you was out here making it seem like I was fucking for camera time, and ain't nobody got time to be fucking for no camera time.
In my defense, the joke, the sarcasm would be that you would never fuck for something so low. That's why it's funny.
Oh, okay.
Can I also say this?
If I said this, for example, sorry to cut, but if I said, yo, Alexx, gave her a Lamborghini, and she gave him some pussy. Like, that wouldn't be
quick,
crazy,
can I go ahead and say I am not a sex worker? Real quick.
Nobody's saying you a sex worker.
No, but niggas gonna say that like, oh, so she out here, if I got the bag, I can fuck.
Oh, hold on. So anybody who listen right now, if you got a spare Lamborghini, listen, do not offer it. Do not offer it to Mandi for some buns, okay? Do not offer it. What were you saying, Akaash?
3 things. 1, the joke wasn't making fun of you. It was Weezy's reaction to the joke. That's what I was.
No, that wasn't funny.
2, you. It was 2.
Full of shit. Sorry. Yeah,
no, I wasn't there, so I was listening objectively. 2, you need to stop acting like you dark skin on our podcast. You the lightest bitch we ever had in our fucking in this studio.
I am darker than Weezy, and y'all done had Weezy up in here.
You're not darker than Weezy.
I am definitely darker than Weezy.
No.
Are y'all kidding me?
Hold on, I'm darker than you.
Weezy passes as white. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm darker than you, yo.
No, you're
Real
not.
talk.
I'm darker.
No, you're not.
Y'all could be cousins. You Jack and Jill light skin.
Yo, get the
you
fuck
Jack
out of
and
here.
Jill light skin.
I don't know what that means. That's how light skin I am.
No, it's the wintertime. It's the wintertime. That's all.
That's what light skin people say. It's the winter time.
I don't know. Every winter time, you got the Sammy Sosa lotion.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Listen.
Go ahead with your little third point. You got a third one?
What's your third point? Come up in this podcast. Stop that attitude. Shit is crazy.
Go.
Third, I listened to the episode, and at first, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be honest. This shit kind of boring without me. And I felt very self-confident about that. I felt very good about that. And then the second Andrew made up that lie, it got so good, I felt very in my feelings. And I was like, yo, this shit is great without me. It got so good.
It's not great without you, bro. It's not great.
Thank
I
you,
love you, bro.
Yeah,
we need you.
I appreciate that.
You make the show. You
That being
definitely
said,
make the show.
I appreciate that. You acting like you make the show. You just got here.
Hey, chill.
I'm a content king over here. It's not a game here. Now, okay, so now, since then, now that you know our intentions, have your feelings towards Alex and myself dissipated? Because maybe people don't know that listen to the podcast, but I was concerned about the way you felt because I didn't want you to feel bad. I spoke to you privately about it. We got on the phone a bunch, and I feel like I was pretty reasonable and not dismissing your feelings.
Put into the atmosphere, you a comedian. So you, like, even all comedians say, like, y'all say stuff for jokes. So out of just that and you being a comedian and you being a fucking asshole, I wasn't going to put my anger towards you because that's what the fuck y'all do. So my anger was towards the people I felt like it should have been directed towards. It was towards my co-host for sitting there going along with the joke. And then it was for Alex sitting here also going along with the joke. Furthermore, that nigga didn't even fucking apologize until he was high off shrooms and acid out at fucking Burning Man with your ass. A month later. That's when I got my apology, was a month later off acid and shrooms, whatever he was on.
Can I be honest with you?
Go ahead.
That day, he also did let a man massage his feet. So I don't know how sincere an apology that was. I think Alex was just feeling a lot of things.
I think it was the most sincere.
I think it might, maybe.
I think that was the only time he was fully honest with himself, to be real. To keep it a stack. I think those were his truest feelings, Mandi. Things are coming out of this guy.
It was a thread of 13 text messages, and I was just like, whoa.
Yo, first of all, you know how hard it is to send a text at Burning Man?
Yeah, this probably why I got him all.
Was on the top of the highest structure. He was on the top of the fucking temple with his phone in the air like that, like Lady Liberty, dying for service and send you 13 texts. That man cares. That man cares, yo.
That's what's up.
Did you read the text?
Yeah, and then I screenshot it and sent it to everybody and was like, look at this nigga.
Oh my God.
That's so foul. That's like
fucked up. Yo, he came real vulnerable.
That's why he went into the group chat.
Huh?
He went into the group chat.
But he came vulnerable. He came at you vulnerable.
Yeah, a month later. Nah.
Okay, now.
Better late than never.
Alex, is there a reason why it took you so long to respond?
So, I did try to contact Mandi.
Okay.
But Mandi decided to take it to social media.
Ooh.
Once she aired out personal issues on a public platform, I fell back.
It was a response to your podcast. You didn't hit me up. I told you to delete the whatever you knew would have been wrong. And you know what you said? Oh, Andrew said nothing getting taken out. Okay, bet. So when I finally hear the shit and you were a part of the joke and let it go running, that's when I was like, oh yeah, fuck that nigga. Fuck. Oh, sorry. Can I say the N-word on here?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
I
say it all the time.
I didn't know. I didn't know Indians had a pass. I mean, you're brown, but
I don't be saying
that. He's a brown nigga. This is a white nigga.
Yeah, he's a real brown. I'm like, whoa, but nah, like,
okay,
so I like responded on Twitter how I felt about the episode. So here goes. Mind you, he's a great friend.
Twitter and
Instagram. Here's a great friend of you. The whole time I'm sitting here telling him why I have an issue with him and what my co-host said. He's like, oh, nah, you got to take it up with Andrew. That's all Andrew. You got to blame Andrew. Why you not mad at Andrew? He kept fucking throwing your name under it. And I'm like, as a man, stick up for your ass. Like, I'm coming at you for what you did and what part you partook in it. Not what Andrew said. Like I said, you a fucking comedian.
Alex,
Andrew called me the next day.
I want to clarify. I want to clarify that.
It's good to see you're over this.
I want to clarify that. Okay. First of all, I take full responsibility for everything that happens on a podcast. All the content that comes out, everything, because I have a very strict rule about not deleting shit and not blanking shit that we've all had to agree to. Like I can't, I won't even say the most recent discussion that we had, which is crazy. Like, you think I'm a sociopath, but my logic is very similar to with free speech in a way, where it's like, once we say, oh, this is off limits to talk about, then everybody else got a little thing that's off limits. Yeah. And then one more thing is off limits. And then one more thing is off limits. And then eventually, now we can't talk about nothing. And what we do in here is leaning into the flagrancy, right? We are what, the thoughts inside your head, not the ones that are acceptable, on public, etc. So that's why, that's my philosophy that I have with everything. But, Alex, I think you're a piece of shit.
Valid.
So, but right now we're not gonna go off of who was right, who was wrong. Clearly, Alex, at least privately, you've expressed, remorse that you could have hurt Mandi because that was never your intention. That's what you've expressed to me privately. I don't know if you said that to her publicly, but privately you said that to me.
That's a fact.
And I don't know if that means anything to you, but again, I always try to judge people off their intent, not my interpretation. So,
right.
I hope you at least know that his intent was never to hurt you or to have you feel any type of way, this, that, the other. If anything, it was to fuck with Wheezy that was there. And you were used as a device to fuck with Wheezy. Much like one day we might use Wheezy as a device to fuck with Alex, or vice versa. Or every week they make something up about me. Yeah, they've said I've had herpes for the last 2 weeks.
You do.
Probably, one in three people do, so.
Well, shit, y'all got to figure that out, because I'm out here with no herpes. I got my shit checked. I had impetigo, so.
I have herpes simplex 1.
I have, what's the bad one?
2.
I don't got that one.
You get cold sores?
I don't even got cold sores.
You done had a cold sore?
No, I had impetigo.
What is that?
That's what you say when you don't want to admit you got herpes.
Son, he's like, let me just find some shit nobody knows. So he's like, all right, I guess that's
exactly what the
that's good. That's good.
Son,
that's
Google
good.
It. You know how many people I have reaching out to me dead serious in the DMs like, I've suffered from impetigo since I was 5 years old.
You know some Valtrex will clear that right up.
No, I don't, motherfuckers. You need to get Neosporin. Yo, if you ever get impetigo, get some Neosporin, put it on your shit. That's what worked for me.
This is some shit that shrinks the herpes.
Listen, you see what they do to me?
Clear the herpes up.
Yo, you see how they, you
know the Neosporin commercials where they had the Band-Aid with Neosporin and the Band-Aid without?
Crazy.
That's your herpes.
This guy's crazy, yo.
I'm just saying.
This guy's crazy, yo.
He's just speaking all facts. That's all I'm hearing.
Nah, I'm listening.
This
I'm
guy's
with him.
out of his mind,
I think he's right.
yo.
I think he's right.
No, he's not right. Fuck this guy.
Oh, man.
Anyway, we gotta have a whole different discussion with Akaash. Akaash got a little side business that he think he could start without letting us know.
I saw that.
I knew he was responsible for that.
That's all him. I don't give a fuck.
We get, for all of y'all that don't know,
members.
This motherfucker, we get a tweet. We get a tweet. And it's a dude who's like, yo, the Flagrant 2 army is alive and well in India. And there's a picture of the exact hoodie that Akaash is wearing on a rack in a store in India. Which, first of all, very surprising y'all got stores. I didn't know it was like that at all. I thought it was animals walking down the street and, dudes just kind of.
We got both.
That's respect.
You might see an elephant walking by the mall.
You didn't see elephants.
I see elephants. I seen monkeys. I seen elephants. I seen all of it.
Oh my God! I had another crazy theory this week. We could get to that in a little bit. But I figured out evolution.
Wouldn't it be funny?
Oh Lord!
Wouldn't it be funny?
No, I figured it out, yo.
What did you figure out about evolution?
All right, because what I didn't understand my whole life was why animals are so dumb. Like, why are we so smart? Why are we the only smart ones? And every animal is so fucking dumb. Like, monkeys are the next smartest, and they're dumb. Right?
Okay.
And there's no way we're both on the earth at the same time, and just we get way smarter and they don't. And then I realized, I think I know what happened.
What happened?
There were a bunch of animals that were similar to us that also got smarter, and I think we killed them all.
Well, isn't the
survival of
Neanderthal a different?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we wiped out the Neanderthals. We wiped, and I'm sure there was like a thing that was in between Neanderthal and us
monkey.
and monkey. We probably wiped them shits out. I really think, and so that's why there's this huge disparity, because we just wiped out anybody that was our competition.
Sapien, I think you would like it if you.
I read it.
Yeah,
you have Harari.
Huh?
Sapiens.
Okay,
but you'll have Harari. Yeah. But
I don't believe in evolution. So
at all.
No, I don't feel
Stop
like
trying to act blacker than you are, man.
She really means it. Hold on. Hold on. You don't believe in evolution at all in terms of what? Like,
I don't believe we came from monkeys. I don't believe like
ODing right now.
No, I swear to God, I'm not ODing.
Light skin
like,
OD shit.
No.
You got some insecurities.
I took a class on it, and I was like, no, bro, there's no fucking way we came from monkeys, like where we went from walking on our knuckles to then standing up to then like, I don't believe that we were monkeys. I think it's full of shit.
Here's, I think, the thing that they mess up when they're teaching it, right? I don't think we came from the same monkeys that exist today. I think those monkeys and us came from something way before that doesn't exist. Right? Because it makes no sense that if the monkeys are here...
So we were fucking monkeys and then somehow we just only started fucking each other?
Nah, like we just eventually... Like we were like some real primitive looking monkey type thing. And then chimpanzees came from that.
Okay.
And then we turned into Neanderthals, and then Neanderthals turned into something else, and then that turned into us, and then we wiped out all the human-like shit.
See, and you probably really got people thinking right now, listening to your bullshit. No, none of this sounds right.
Yeah,
none of this sounds right.
Think about it.
You're spewing just bullshit. But
Why is it bullshit?
Gonna eat it up. They're gonna
Why
eat
is
it
it
the fuck
bullshit?
up.
Genetic mutation is a random. It just happens randomly. Like genetics, just a mutation. So what he's saying is, if enough of those mutations happen and those people keep mating with other mutated people, then a new thing can.
So we're the mutated people that took over everything else.
Yeah.
Yes. Because we wiped out the other ones. If we didn't wipe out them, they would have wiped out us, and then boom. That's what humans do. We just wipe shit out.
We do wipe shit out.
Right?
Like,
like
we do.
It's just now we stopped kind of wiping each other out. There was a world war 60 years ago, something like that, where we're literally just wiping people out.
Yeah, we did. Don't them people, yeah.
And it's super easy back in the day.
Add later. This is World War II.
World War II.
Yeah. Okay. So don't worry about listen.
Okay, I got you. I got you trying to teach me. I'll read up on the sapien shit. What
You're
is
an accountant. You do math.
Yeah, I do. Like, I don't even I hate science. I think science is bullshit. I think it's just like, I don't know. Science just is a way to explain something that we don't have an explanation for. So I'm just not a fan of science.
It is the explanation, but why are you not a fan of it?
I'm not a fan because I don't feel like, I feel like science is literally an explanation for things that we don't have explanations for.
What is religion?
Like they're created. I don't believe in religion. Religion is man-made.
What
religion,
the fuck?
No, religion.
You're the first person.
Yo, I have something on my mind.
I don't.
This is the whitest thing you ever did, man. Shit.
Why? Fuck no, it's not. Religion is man-made by the white people, and they literally gave it to the slaves in order to keep them fucking sane. I'm sorry.
Here go Mrs. Elijah Muhammad.
No, and I've traveled, so I know. What are you, like Muslim, Buddhist, one of them?
I'm
like
Hindu.
I'm
the other one.
The oldest one.
Still those. And Christianity, I think it's all man-made.
The shirt Alex got on.
He really changed right now.
My man came here like Beetlejuice.
I got changes for you, man.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so Alex, you're just coming back.
And now
Mandi doesn't believe in evolution. But also doesn't believe in religion. I didn't even know these two people existed.
You don't believe in science or religion.
I did not. This is you. We've reached a cross section of humanity that I did not know was around. It's one or the other. Usually, some people believe in both, but nobody believes in neither.
I don't.
She's right.
Stop
Are you
it.
disagreeing with me?
Stop it. You're already forgiven.
Like,
you're already forgiven, bro. You're forgiven. You're fucking forgiven. Okay.
This shit could go left real quick.
Okay, so you don't believe in evolution. Is there any science that you believe in? Like, do you believe in like the pill, like the birth control pill?
Well, that's not even 100%.
But like.
What? It's not.
Okay.
Mad bitches get pregnant on the pill.
Okay. Do you believe Steph Curry's a good 3-point shooter?
Yeah.
But he's not 100%.
No, he's not. But he's good.
He's good.
I mean, but good is subjective.
Right.
So what I think is good may not be what you think is good. I may think shooting 46% is good. You may think as long as the guy is hitting 35, he's decent. Like,
okay.
So
and then what if somebody was hitting 99.9%?
They're great.
So the birth control is
great.
Okay.
But it's not 100%.
Right. No, because there's some dumb bitch who didn't fucking take it and she lied to her fucking insurance company.
That's what it was.
And she said, no, I did take it. No, you didn't take it. You flushed that down the toilet with the sugar pills and now you fucked it up for everybody else.
Fucked it up. Gotcha,
exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
So birth control you believe in?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go find out science that you don't believe in.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you believe where babies come from?
Yeah, they come from the fucking vagina.
Okay.
But do you like how it's formed and all that stuff?
Yeah, like the sperm, all that, yes. But like when it comes to like space, like and everything that's out there, no, I fucking know.
No, I'm still here with you, Betty. I'm still here with you, Betty. I'm here with you.
I'm just saying,
Hold on.
like extraterrestrials and planets and shit, like no.
Wait, you don't believe
I believe in planets, but not that we know that there's only 9.
Baby,
no, I believe there's more that we don't know of. That's
My
all
bad.
I'm saying.
This
I
don't need
believe there's
promo.
more.
This don't need promo. My bad, son. I thought it needed promo. I thought it needed it, but it don't need it at all. Hold on. So you don't believe in planets?
I believe there's planets, but I don't believe that we know all the planets like we say. Like the please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Like how we name them. The planets.
You a fucking accountant that's PEMDAS.
Okay, so what do they say for the
Order
planets?
operations.
What do they say for the planets? What do they say for the planets?
Akaash is spit.
That is wait, I am thinking back. But that's what I'm saying.
Akaash, explain what PEMDAS is.
PEMDAS is parentheses, exclamation point, multiplication. My bad. No, get the fuck out of here. Why
Stop
you
trying to get hugs, son.
Why you want to give me a hug?
Creepy ass. Get out of here.
You know what I'm talking about?
Go like this. Go like this.
How do they name the fucking planets? You know what I'm
Explain
talking
what
about?
PEMDAS is if you're trying to figure out a math problem and it's got a bunch of shit. It's got parentheses, it's got like exponents like to the third power, multiplication, division.
It goes.
So this is the order in which you do it. First you solve the stuff in the parentheses. Then if there's any exponents, you do that. Then you multiply and divide. Then you add and subtract.
Add, subtract.
My bad, but y'all know the other thing for the name of the
fucking planets.
No, there's the name.
And you're an accountant.
What? Right. So this is why I know.
Somebody's taxes is fucked up right now.
No, I'm good at
Whose taxes you do? Bernie Madoff?
No, I don't.
This motherfucker got us all fucked.
No, but what's the name? There's a name in the list of orders for the planets.
How do you convince Chris Tucker to let you do his taxes?
Like,
That's what I want to know.
Just like Pluto is now no longer a planet, I just feel like we don't know everything that's in space.
Yeah,
everything
for sure.
so that's what I'm saying as far as
But
the
you do
planets.
believe that there are some planets out there.
There's some out there, yeah. We've seen
Okay,
them.
like Mars, is that a planet?
Yeah.
Okay, what about Jupiter? Is that one?
Yes, that's a planet. I don't like how you talking to me right now either, but go ahead. I don't like this shit at all.
I'm trying to respect the fact that you don't believe in it.
I know. I believe that there's planets.
If I say it with confidence, I'm condescending. If I say it with open-mindedness, then I'm on your level with it.
I didn't say I don't believe there's not planets.
Do you believe, Jupiter, do you believe Saturn?
Yes, I believe there's those
planets.
planets.
Do you believe in
I believe
pendulum?
there's more, though. I believe there's more that we don't know. What?
You're 100% right about that.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
So don't say you don't believe in planets, say you believe in more.
That's what I said.
There's a difference between I don't believe in science and I don't believe science knows everything. I don't believe in science, a whole different thing.
All right, you believe in rainbows?
Yeah, I mean, I see them. So I know that it has something to do with like the sun hitting some water.
All right, you're right.
Like
I don't know what it is. I'll be honest with you. I'm just wondering if there's other things you don't believe in.
It's like how the sun hits some water and shit. I don't believe there's a fucking pot of gold.
So you just don't believe science knows everything.
No, science don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like
what is something you're like, science definitely got that shit wrong. Like what is something?
Damn.
Like what is something you just have been seeing, you're like, that ain't it, yo.
Damn, that's on the spot. I don't know, like everything.
Do you believe dinosaurs existed?
Some of them bones I feel like they made or something. I don't think all them creatures was existing and now they just died.
We found our wax. We found our
don't wax. You do that. I am not wax by any chance.
You know how I knew? Because Carlos be saying all the same shit. Carlos Miller. Carlos Miller, the homie. And he don't believe in evolution. He don't believe in dinosaurs.
Shout to Carlos Miller, man. I love Carlos Miller.
He don't believe in dinosaurs. He's like, I don't believe in no fucking dinosaurs, man. Fuck out of my face with that shit.
All right.
I didn't know we was going to be talking about this shit.
You don't believe in dinosaurs ever?
I mean, maybe some of them.
You've never seen a girl with like a fat ass and like short arms, and you wonder where she came from.
No.
You've never seen a girl at the club like she danced like that, like
you're terrible,
like that.
Like midgets.
Nah, like
I'm sorry.
You could say that, but they kind of build like raptors when you think about it. Like,
Real talk.
Yeah.
Yo,
but you've never seen a girl in the club like hitting that shit like that.
I didn't think she came
like,
from a
I
dinosaur.
think she evolved from a T-Rex.
Andrew, hit that shit again.
Yo,
hit that shit again.
Hey, what if when a midget got pissed off at you, he just like shook his foot against the ground, like
y'all is terrible.
Bull,
Y'all is terrible.
Wait, did you guys say planet?
Shut the
round?
fuck up.
Y'all
I think he's waiting for a good one.
Oh, he wanted that one.
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit.
All right, more. Let's go through more. More, Akaash. What are more?
All right, fuck. What else?
All right, do you believe airplanes fly?
Yeah, I was just on one.
No, it's got to be passion. It's got to be shit that you
Yeah, that's
can't-
technical. That's
okay.
that's
Like dinosaurs.
That's mechanical.
Did y'all say planet round or flat?
Oh yeah. Do you believe the
Ooh.
Earth is flat or round?
Nah, I don't think it's flat.
What do you think it is?
I mean, I've seen pictures of it, so it's like a ball.
Do you think we landed on the moon?
It's
It's like a ball.
it's a sphere. What? Damn, I ain't know
It's like a ball that I just want to move out the way so I could peg somebody.
Yo, shit.
Okay. Yeah, go more. Go
You
more
believe
fast.
we landed on the moon?
There's pictures of that.
So you believe that?
I think that happened.
Okay.
Yeah, well, someone just recently said it didn't
Steph
happen,
Curry.
right?
Steph Curry.
Yeah,
But he was being sarcastic.
He was being
I
sarcastic,
don't
right?
believe that
Oh,
shit.
you think that? Okay.
But I think Kyrie was being sarcastic. No, about
Nah,
the
he was serious.
He was serious.
About it.
He really
and
thought
then
it was
he was
flat.
taking it back because you can get caught up in like the YouTube wormhole, and it's easy to be convinced.
Oh, like all the conspiracies
Absolutely.
and shit like that. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what religion is, like
Yeah.
a conspiracy. Like people just made it. Like, do I believe Jesus or whoever it was parted the fucking Red Sea and shit? No, I think that was made up. Whatever.
Yeah,
Is it dead? Not red?
I don't know which one.
Whatever.
It was.
I didn't
Hold on,
read.
dead or
Do you
red?
think
dead,
the
right?
fact that you don't believe in
think it's Red
religion
Sea.
or Christianity
Red Sea, yeah.
makes it easier for you to look at dudes after you peg them?
I don't think that has sex doesn't have anything to do with
What
religion.
did God say about pegging?
He didn't say anything. He gave y'all your G spot in your booty hole for
That's
a
a
reason.
myth that
no,
women
that's
make
not
up
a myth.
so they could fuck
That's
you in
not
your
a
ass.
myth. That is not a myth. Like
Doesn't it sound like a good myth?
No, but your G spot is in your booty hole. It's in your prostate.
Who's not mine?
If I can make a man come by penetrating his asshole, and clearly a lot of gay men think it feels good.
I'm
so.
not. First of all, hold on.
What?
Penetrating his asshole is
Hold
mad
on.
vivid.
No. What was vivid is a dude getting fucked and then he starts coming.
Oh
From
yeah, I
getting
made him.
fucked?
I made him come.
Who?
I mean, I've pegged a couple people, but they come when I fuck them in the ass.
Hold on 1 second. That shit is mad gay.
No, it's not.
Hold on.
It's
nothing
not.
gayer than that.
No, it's not.
There's nothing
That's
gayer
like-
than getting fucked in your
That's
ass.
like definitionally
and then
gay
you
against
start
No, it's
coming.
not. I'm a female, so I
With
have
a strap on, you're not a female no more.
Why? It's plastic. It's not a real one.
Isn't there like a movie where they like milk somebody just through their ass?
Yes. Road trip.
Yeah.
See?
But I don't believe that.
You just don't believe
Hollywood.
But you don't believe it because you haven't let it be done before. I'm
That's
sure.
correct.
Right.
But
so,
I've also wiped my ass and I've never felt like I was going to come.
yeah, but you didn't wipe and put the goddamn toilet paper in your asshole.
Well, sometimes when I just keep wiping and it just keeps showing up, I'm like, how deep does this go? So I like go up a little bit.
so you
so you
finger your
fingered
own. You
yourself.
finger your own asshole.
Of course, I don't go past the cuticle. I don't
you
go past the cuticles and that shit.
So you be out here
it's
fingering.
gay past the
You
cuticles.
be
I ain't past the
So,
cuticles.
so you out here fingering
Yo.
your asshole, but now you're put. Oh, it's
First
not
of
past
all,
the cuticle.
I'm a dingleberry type of dude. So sometimes I got to get up in there and yank them dingles out.
That is disgusting.
It
You are
is.
It's fiber, dog. Just
Say
eat
what?
a little more fiber. That's
No
it.
word.
Just have an apple now
What's
and again.
fiber?
Fiber makes
What
you
is fiber?
shit.
Fiber is a myth.
Fiber makes you shit though,
You
right?
believe in fiber?
I don't know what
Fiber's not a
fiber is,
myth.
but it's supposed to make you shit.
Hold on.
Fiber's not a
There you
myth.
go.
Hold on. I've heard about fiber before, but I think fiber is only in wheat. And I'm trying to not eat wheat.
That shit is in mad fruits.
You can
and
put
vegetables,
fiber in anything. You can put
I thought
fiber
that's
in shit.
roughage, son.
Like,
roughage is the shit that's in fruits and vegetables that make you.
idiot?
I'm being
Are you
dead ass,
fucking
son.
retard?
Nah, son. If you go look at
roughage is
you
like
think
lettuce.
roughage is a scientific fucking term for it? You think scientists sat around and called that shit a roughage?
Refogenous? I don't know the real name of it. Refogenous. I don't know. Something like that. But like for real, dead ass. Wait, roughage ain't the scientific name?
Nah.
It's not spelled R-U-F-F. It's smart. Oh, it's probably spelled R-O-U-G-H-A-G-E.
Rohaj? What the fuck are you spelling? What the fuck are you spelling? What the fuck? You like the PH and F?
Man.
You left out everything in the middle? The hell?
Shit. All right. We gotta go.
Oh shit! You know what?
Is it the
right,
scientific
son.
term?
Tell me I'm not right.
Wait, no way. Wait, there's no PH or...
Who's the captain now?
Yo, it's ROUGHAGE.
That's what I said.
And it's fibrous ingestible material in vegetable
you kinda
food
smart.
stuff
That
that
just
aids.
is in the dictionary doesn't mean it's a scientific term.
Yes, it does.
I mean, that sounds kind
Wait,
of
what do you
science.
mean? Wait, what is that?
What is that? There's another dictionary for science terms? The fuck? I thought, what's that guy's name?
Oh man.
Wait, what's the science dictionary?
Damn, there is.
He's like, I only know math and science. I only know math and science.
I know Webster, bro. I don't know the other guy. What's the one I get the science from?
Is there another one?
Yeah, there's a scientific, there's a medical dictionary.
Yeah,
There is a medical one.
Can I tell you what someone said to me and it fucking hurt me to my core?
Uh-oh.
He said it looks like my mustache is made of toe knuckle hair.
It does look different.
It's very accurate.
It does look
You know
different.
what? Sometimes I'll be sitting here and like I'll feel a little tickled from my mustache, and that should feel like it'd be a toe knuckle hair that did it.
Yeah, it looks different. I don't know how you let that grow like that.
You know why I let it grow? And this is why I think God wants me to have it this way. I went to Duane Reade. I bought a fucking buzzer, one of those things, like an electric one that has like a trimming thing and all these different functions. And I spent like time there asking the lady to because they were behind the desk because apparently people steal that. So like I had to ask the lady to go get it and go show me the other one. I was comparing all the different things. I finally pick one. I go back. I charge it for an hour. It doesn't work. I'm like, fuck. I go back to Duane Reade. I get another one, right? Go up, charge it for an hour. Totally different brand. Doesn't work.
No way.
I want you to have it,
you
bro.
wasn't doing
You
that.
wasn't doing it right.
wasn't
You
doing that
wasn't
shit
doing
right.
shit
I need to
right.
give you a way to cover your herpes, bro.
Son, I hate you, son.
I know that's the reason why he's growing it. Just
You
in case
know,
another one pops up.
covers-
He's like, I already got some coverage. He's like,
I hope your girl come back from India with some fucking diseases, yo. I really do. I hope she come
that
back.
is terrible.
I hope she come back with rickets. I hope she come back with some fucking old school shit. You only got that typhoid fever. I hope you get scarlet.
looking like Forrest Gump.
Bro, she gonna come back. You gonna see? You gonna see? I hope she come back with no eyes like the dude in the movie.
Oh my god, you got a little cup in her hand?
Yeah, knowing mad songs. She got good at singing, bad at looking.
Andrew, I'm proud of you finally going through puberty, man.
Bro, I'm not
That's
there
what it
yet,
is.
man. My shit is fucking whatever. I don't want to talk about it. It's meant to stay here. I woke up this morning. I dead ass looked in the mirror.
You know
I
what else
thought,
meant to stay here? Your fucking herpes.
That's not going anywhere. It's kind of a lifelong thing.
Impetigo.
Never heard
Get
of
my
it.
disease
Nope,
right.
Never heard of it.
Oh my god.
Bro, your girl gonna give you some shit. Your girl gonna give you some real third world ass shit, bro. I can't wait. That shit's gonna be amazing, bro.
Oh man.
It's gonna be wild. Some third world ass shit.
I really thought she was gonna come back married.
Oh shit. Well, damn.
Yo, son.
It's like he waited too long.
Yo, that shit got arranged when he was gone, son. It's like you waited too long. Dude, it's a rat. He moved into your place too.
Hey, man, he can have some coffee if you want some coffee. That's the place. You can have my girl, but you can have my motherfucking apartment. No problem, bro. I'll give you that shit gladly. Yo, you want to take this fucking lease off my hands?
Would you let your girl stay in the apartment with him?
What's he look like?
Why does that matter? You want to join in?
No, he ugly. He can stay.
Good point.
Like, what does
That's
it
a
matter?
good question.
No, if he ugly, he can stay.
Oh, if he's ugly, you're not threatened.
I'm not threatened. You know what I mean? I'm cute out this motherfucker.
What if he's ugly but big dicked?
Ain't got money.
Fam.
And now
I told you, my girl don't even know what to do. She never had a good dick in her life. She don't even know what to do. To her, a dick is an appendix at this point. It's like, whatever.
Yeah. So
Only until she get a good one.
And then she's got the good
Then
one.
it's a wrap.
Huh?
And then she got the good one. And it's right next door.
Okay. Ugly dude.
Now you guys are sharing your girl. Obviously.
And what am I? No.
So like some nights you get it and then some nights he gets it. And then like you gotta hear the headboard slamming and shit like that. You come into work all disheveled.
Don't talk about
'cause
another
you've been
guy
up all
actually
night.
pleasuring my girl. That shit make me uncomfortable, man.
His stomach turning right now.
Yo, I need to talk to you, fam. Yo, I set the bar real low for a reason. I don't like all this fucking you be doing all night long. I think I heard y'all fucking from like 11:15 to 11:24.
Did you make noise? I thought she was like a mime when she was fucking. I thought she was a silent film.
Son, she stayed awake.
I've been telling her.
She stayed awake the whole time, son. God damn, son.
Yo, she called my dick melatonin.
Okay. All right. So you forgive Alex?
Yeah.
No,
Say it like you mean it.
Nah. We on stage.
It's
sicko
like,
mode was just played.
I'm going into 2019. I ain't gonna hold no grudges.
That's
but
it.
I mean, it's gonna be what it is.
No.
What does that
That's a
mean?
grudge.
No, that's a grudge.
It's
yo.
not a grudge.
But Alex.
I don't believe in that shit.
Do you forgive Mandi for anything mean she possibly posted about you on Twitter, all that stuff like that? Do you forgive? Are you willing to forgive and move on?
Why are you drawing this out?
Yeah. Yes.
He had to recover from some feelings.
Yeah.
That's a man right there.
That's what's up.
Now, are you willing to forgive Alex for any hurt that he unintentionally gave you?
Yeah, I'm moving on.
And are you willing to start building a friendship that is prosperous both emotionally and possibly financially?
Nah.
No, I didn't say you have to work together.
I mean, then what are you saying?
Alex and I
I know y'all about to make y'all about to make mad money. That's cool. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy for y'all. So I can be cordial.
But for example, right? You might have a project that you need some advice on, right? And this is an asset to you, right? And it's like, hey, I know that you do a lot of editing with Schulz and you guys just put out these videos together and we're trying to step our stuff up. Would you mind just giving a look at this and telling you what we can improve on? And now that's an asset to you. And he'd be like, I'd gladly like to do that. And he could say, listen, I'm a little busy doing the shit right now, but I got this guy if you want to give him a try. Instead of having a potential grudge or like a neutral relationship, why not use him for his fucking skills? This guy is very skilled.
I love
production.
that, but I am not a user, nor am I an opportunist. I look at this the same way Drake possibly asking Kanye to, yo, can I get the sample on this track or whatever. Whatever the drama is now, where Drake apparently asked to be using the samples or whatever he did with Kanye. You done talked all this shit about Kanye. Now you want to work with me again? No, like, I feel like it's cool. I'll be cordial. We did what we did. There's no reason for us to. You know,
ain't Drake or Kanye.
I mean, that's fine. I don't have to be. It's an analogy.
But I didn't say anything.
Yo.
Which was my problem.
Oh, boy.
Guys.
So look, see, I don't want to keep bringing it back. Like, you sitting here acting like I got to make up and kiss that nigga.
What if he
like,
let you peg him?
Whoa.
Oh, I got so many niggas offering to do that now. Like, I'm cool. It's
I
like
want to
an
get to that.
overabundance.
I want to
It's
get
an
to that in a
overabundance
second.
of that.
I want to
get to what?
It's like,
I want to get to the all the dudes that you peg and that are into this pegging and all that kind of stuff like that. But I want to get to that in a second. I want you to realize.
yes.
And I'm telling you, the people that you don't want to be Nicki Minaj.
That's fine.
You want to be Drake.
Of course.
And the difference is Drake understands the value of friendship and business relationships. And he understands that him and Meek Mill make more together than apart. And Drake sees a new up and coming rapper that he thinks is popular that maybe could one day threaten him. And instead of trying to squash him, he goes, yo, let's do a song together. I'll give you your first #1. And now now he is, to that young rapper, the greatest rapper in history because he gave him a shot. What I'm saying is you have someone at your disposal that is clearly, in my opinion, better than any of the video production guys that you guys have used before. This is a very qualified individual. And again, and I told him this when we decided to take this to the next level in the next year is, listen, there's not going to be enough time to do anybody else's podcast and that kind of stuff. I need every single second of your time, but it's still an asset that you could have. And if you're holding on to that grudge, it really only hurts you. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of attitude.
That's a lot of attitude.
There's no attitude. I'm listening.
Listen. Sometimes you gotta step in a puddle to realize how deep it is.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Sounds deep. Yep.
So you might have to step in that puddle, yo. But it's okay. I warned you. That's all I could do.
That's what's up.
That's all I could do.
I'll take that.
That's fine.
Gotcha.
That's fine.
I don't like this tension.
There's no tension at all. Like, I'm taking his words.
She's taking the Nicki Minaj route. And you see what's happening with Nicki.
Nicki Minaj route. Believe that. Believe that. I have great relationships with a lot of people. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So
I don't care about your relationships with anybody else but this person
then Alex. That's fine. And when I see him, I will be cordial. I will speak. But I don't have to go out of my way to ask him to do things or favors for me.
What'd I say?
That's fine.
It's not like he would even want to do those favors. He'd be willing to do those favors. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I think I've said it. I think I've said it clearly.
You said it. You said great stuff.
If you don't want to
what,
heed the advice.
I don't like your face.
No, but she's being a little sassy.
It's not even that I'm being sassy. I'm listening to you, but as long as I don't give you the answer you want, you're going to keep going. So because this is how you are and this is how you communicate, I'm used to dealing with people like this. I'm not going to sit here and change my answer because you want me to. I'm being as real as I can.
What do I get from
there's
your
nothing,
change
answer? There's nothing that no one gets. That's fine.
But what would I get? Like, hypothetically
there's
speaking,
nothing. But
what would be my benefit?
I mean, your own mind. You're a narcissist, I'm sure. So, like,
do you think it's possible that, like, the benefit I would get is that somebody who I enjoy their content could continue producing their content and possibly at a higher level?
Yeah, of course.
Like me asking you to be on here, right? This is me supporting you.
Thanks.
Right?
Yeah, and I support everything you do.
Absolutely. So it's like, that's all I want to do. I want to see the people that I support win. And that's why I try to put them in positions to win. Right? So I think I've been pretty clear with my intentions with everybody that I work with. It's
always.
Like, how can I be supportive and what can I do to help out? So this is just my advice to you. If you don't want to take it, that's 100% fine.
Gotcha.
But I get nothing out of you having a better relationship with him.
I know.
Nothing. If anything, it potentially hurts me because you guys could end up doing some project and I'm like, I need you that weekend.
Right.
So it only hurts me, you guys being together. This is completely selfless. And that's my frustration, is that you could not see it, but that's fine because you are a grown-ass woman and you make whatever fucking decisions you want to make. And I have to live with that. That's my frustration. That's my personal thing.
Gotcha.
But Akaash, you were going to say something.
Your mind was just made up from the second he started talking.
No, it's not even that. So
That's another way to say
I live by, like, do me wrong once, shame on you. Do me wrong twice, shame on me. And I'm just to the point now where, like, just certain attributes of that situation happening, I just don't want it to happen again. And so I just feel like moving forward, that's just what it is. Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't hate the guy. I don't hate anyone. I'm not holding a grudge in that way. But moving forward, the relationship we once had, I don't want again. And I'm just really big with energy. I'm really big with not doing the same thing twice.
You don't like this man's energy?
You do the same thing? No.
Great
like
energy.
Yeah, he is. He's cool energy. I'm sure he's great. I just, we're cool. We cool.
All right, Alex, we got some motivation. We got some motivation.
Yeah.
Because I want to put out such fucking incredible content that she comes begging for your forgiveness. Mark by the end of this next year.
I forgive him.
Oh, now
I don't know why you're not. I said that. He's forgiven, but
we're going to see a lot of forgiveness. We're going to see a lot of forgiveness. By the end of 2019, by the end of that fourth quarter of 2019, we're going to see a lot of forgiveness. Hey, we should partner up on some things. Alex got to shoot it. Oh, if Alex got to hate it, it's totally fine. If Alex got to shoot it, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Keep that same energy. I'm trying to build that bridge right now.
Just know
you trying to blow it up.
My energy stay the same.
I'm trying to build it up.
My energy don't change. I'm just saying, Alex has known me since he started working on the show. My energy does not change.
Maybe you need to change it.
That's fine.
Change is good. Because we're gonna bring up these tweets. We're gonna bring up these tweets from 2018.
Gross.
I didn't want you to hear it, but
Gross. I saw the face.
What?
I just made a face, and she was like, "Gosh, it's sick of me," and I was like, "No, I was just burping."
Just gross.
Okay.
Your
time is stamped. Mandi.
Yes.
I'll be honest, I'm a little bummed.
Why are you bummed?
I thought that there was going to be more of a positive reaction from this.
It is. I'm positive.
You're stubborn.
I'm positive. No, it's fuck.
Stubborn,
it's fuck.
Yeah, I'm stubborn too, so I understand it.
And I'm a spoiled brat, so I mean, I'm stuck in those ways. Like that just is what it is.
Do you think that?
No, it's cool. It's never a good idea to change things that aren't good.
I mean, shut up. I have my way. I interact with people. That's just how it is.
I'm just a spoiled brat. You know
I mean, I am. I'm spoiled and I am stubborn.
That's just a great thing about
I'm never tough to be around. Never tough to be around. People love being around me.
Until you decide you don't want them to be around.
Yeah, it's simple. Like I think as adults we should choose. Like I don't talk to my dad or my sister. I'm very big with the energy and people who I keep around me. So I don't talk to people I don't want to be around me.
You say it with a lot of confidence, so we just are like, nah, that's good. She don't talk to her dad or her sister. But
I mean, I don't
talk to your dad or your sister.
No,
you miss them at all?
No. I told them not to come to my graduation. Like I'm real big as an adult. Like I don't.
What made that happen?
How old were you when you graduated?
I just graduated in May college.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I went back to school.
Why did you beef? Why did you beef with them? What was the issue?
Well, we're not going to turn this into a therapy session. That's what we're not going to do. Not on Flagrant.
Can't give you any
these people
therapy.
don't care about. These people don't care about my upbringing. I mean, I'm not. Me and my dad, I don't like who he is as an adult, and my sister is also a narcissistic, like really manipulative individual. And so as an adult,
she don't like you.
Probably but no, I really do like him. But as an adult, I feel like we should have the choice to be around who are around family. 100%. We don't get to choose, but as an adult, I feel like I should be able to choose the energy I want around me, the people that are around me, and those are two individuals I don't want around me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Alex is one of those individuals.
I just pointed that way. For right now, yeah, he is.
He's just this. He's in the same boat as your father.
No, he's not in that same boat.
Wow.
But it's like that whole like vibe and how I felt after that situation happened. I was like, oh, I don't want to feel this again. So I'm not gonna.
So would it be fair to say it's kind of fear-based in a way?
It's not fear-based. I just, like I said, if shit happens again, then I gotta blame myself.
Run away from those feelings.
Here we go.
Run
away from
what?
On the nose with that one.
On the nose.
He's on the nose.
I thought you were
with that
making
one?
fun of my nose. You got a big one over there, Schulz.
Shylock makes a point.
Y'all ain't shit.
So yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it's like.
Okay.
Maybe you're a sensitive person.
I think I'm very sensitive.
I'm fucking sensitive. Dude.
Very sensitive.
And so I empathize with people who are also sensitive. And like I understand why sensitive people tend to like remove themselves from situations before they can end up getting feeling.
I personally don't like confrontation. I used to be very confrontational. No. I used to be very confrontational. Like
Same.
If you read how me and my co-host met, we fought. That was our very first interaction was fight. Like I used to be a fighter. I used to talk shit on Twitter. I used to go back and forth. I had a whole sports blog for fucking 5 years where the whole energy was me talking and doing gossip.
Right.
So that whole thing that my sports blog brought to me, what Black Twitter and going back and forth with everybody on there and getting into fights with people because I used to just lay hands on people, that's not who I am anymore. So instead of being that confrontational and having all of that negative energy around me, I try to literally push it the fuck away because I don't want to revert back to who I used to be. So I think I've grown, so I have changed.
That's what I was going to say.
I have.
You noticed a thing that you didn't like about yourself and that was holding you back, and you made a positive change out of it. We have a friend of ours that I'll remain nameless, but a comic, and he like avoids any situation. You know what I'm talking about. And he basically would avoid any situation that would give him discomfort.
Yeah, and that's me.
Exactly. But he would avoid it, I think, based out of fear. It was the fear of like those feelings and how fucking powerful those fucking feelings are when you're sensitive. You feel shit. Like I've had to like really kind of go through and like process and get to a place where I can kind of compartmentalize my feelings. Like,
I get that.
I just don't allow things to kind of affect me.
Well, see, and what you're saying right now is so. even if we want to bring it back to funny, like even the pegging, the me being where I am with my career, I'm a very dominant individual. So I like to feel in control at all times. Jealousy, hate, anger, being upset, those are feelings, unfortunately, that I cannot control. So if I know I'm going to be around someone that can possibly make me feel those things, I don't want to be around them and I'm going to stay away.
So you know this just because it shows itself in sex a lot is, and you speak about all, you know, with all these sex experts and stuff, you know that a lot of times like how we feel in our regular life and how we act out sexually are like polar opposites.
Okay.
Right? Like, so someone who, like, for example, a cop who has all this control in his regular life.
Likes to be submissive.
He want to be submissive, right? And maybe there's like this, you know, kind of sensitive or insecure or concerned side or fearful side of you. And then in sex, you demonstrate it through this dominant, you know, strap on and peg and do stuff. So you like find your way to have that control that maybe you wish you had in your life. It's possible. I'm not saying it's you. Everybody's a different case.
I feel like I'm that way as well, even in the workplace, in my relationships with the podcast.
Absolutely.
Which is why I did take the joke
that's
to be not a joke.
That's probably why you, before you made the change, like why you were aggressive towards these people. It was the assumption like, hey, are you about to hurt me? Because I'm going to fucking hurt you before you could even try to hurt me. You know, I think a lot of people act like this, by the way. This is very common.
No, I'm sure.
You know,
I'm sure a lot of your listeners can probably relate.
Fuck yeah, I relate. Yeah. I'm ask Akaash. Like I was the quickest, especially early in comedy.
I bombed for 2 straight years when Andrew and I met because I was so afraid the audience wouldn't like me. I was just like, I'm going to make you not like me so I have some control over it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, because you're so fucking vulnerable up there. And if a group of people decides you're not funny and that's what you're trying to build your career on, that's the most brutal thing if you let it be.
Okay.
And so what I would do is just, I didn't realize I was doing it, but I would just be unlikable because subconsciously I was like, well, I'm not going to make it their decision. I'm going to make it mine.
Right.
You don't like me because I'm an asshole, fine. But you're not going to like me because I'm not funny or I made myself vulnerable and you didn't like me. So our personality is so much defense mechanism.
So it's perfectly said. And so if someone does like him when he is being that asshole on stage, that's icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Because
it's like, oh, okay, cool. I got someone to like me, but I wasn't vulnerable. Like now, Akaash and I are at the point comedically where we can be vulnerable on stage.
Right.
Like we can actually allow the audience to make that decision and laugh, but we're not going up there like, yo, fuck all you. Oh, you don't like these jokes? Well, fuck you.
Right.
That's fearful because we're scared.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's fair. It's
this podcast isn't funny if I don't allow him to make fun of my girl and he don't allow me to make fun of him. You know
right? Like, yeah, we've been making fun of Alex in jail. We make fun of our friend in prison for a month, right? But we got to a sense of comfort. Like, I imagine when you're with your close friends, they could tease your fucking all to the nines. It's not a big deal because there's no fear there.
Right.
Because you know those people love you.
Right.
And you know they care about you, and it's like they can say whatever the fuck they want about your outfit, whatever the fuck they want about your makeup.
You're getting somewhere here, and you're bringing back to even just the whole situation. So if you're sitting here trying to dissect me and my feelings, a lot of people know that me and my co-hosts are not and have not always been on good terms. Me and Alex, I just met Alex in maybe fucking February or March. Right. So to see that again, there were like I don't know their intentions, but to me, knowing that I just met him and knowing that me and my co-hosts are not always on good terms, to me, I didn't view any of that as a joke. I viewed it as malicious. Like there were weight jokes involved. There were me fucking for things that y'all know the fuck I'm not fucking for. Right. So to me, that's why I didn't take my anger out on you. You're a comedian. For someone that I work with and who works with me all the time that I haven't known for a very long time, to me, that was me seeing their true colors.
Sure.
Her laughing at that and him laughing and going along with it. So again, that's why, everyone blamed you for almost ending Whoreible Decisions at one point. But
I take full responsibility.
That's where it is for me as a person.
Full responsibility.
So what you're saying is, my friends can sit here and talk shit about me, for anything, and I'll see it as a joke because I genuinely know that those are my friends and they love me, and
you didn't have that.
I don't have that relationship with those two,
right? And I think that, and what was the first thing that I think I said to you, and I'm sure I spoke to Alex about this as well, which is like the feeling that you had was not unreasonable.
Yeah.
Right? Never once I tell you not to feel any single way. We understand where the feelings go. All I tried to express was where we were coming from, which was essentially like one of those friends that maybe we thought we had more trust in than you did. And you might be the type of person that's like, not everybody gets to be Mandi's close friend.
No, facts.
You might have a few very close, and then maybe a lot of colleagues, you're known out here, people know you. But those close ones are the ones that get to make those jokes.
Right.
and maybe we thought we were a little closer, and maybe we didn't know enough about. Like, I'm learning about you today.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, maybe had we known that you were more sensitive and like that, we would have to get. Maybe we wouldn't have gone in that direction with it. To be fair,
see, this is my thing.
And I'll just say one thing.
Go ahead.
I don't want to interrupt you. I think the type of podcast you guys have, which is so fucking open, gives a little bit of an illusion that you're as open as that. You're open talking about these topics.
It's not that you're deceptive. It just allows room for misinterpretation.
Exactly. It's like you seem like you could talk about fucking anything and not a care in the world. So I'm like, oh, I could take this joke and she knows it's going to be a joke. Right. We could do this thing. But the reality is you're comfortable talking about these things, this environment that you control. Yeah. But that's not necessarily talking about Mandi deep down.
Right. But it's also, we talk about being corporate women. So to me, the idea, like, I bust my ass with this show, from editing, from posting to doing a lot for it. So to think that it's being undermined in a point to where I'm receiving things off of me fucking, that's a problem, because I went to school. Like, you know, so to think that my work ethic is, you know, undermined by me fucking for something.
We said we're joking,
right?
You know,
and so that's the thing. So with what you're saying, like, I take it. I think that that's what it is. I think, maybe me and personally how I am. Also, the fact that I was so upset and I didn't garner an apology immediately. Yet both of them were like, "We knew you'd be mad, so we asked. But then why are you mad? Y'all knew I would be mad." So the fact that I was as upset, I'm like, listen, y'all knew I was mad.
Nobody can know the exact way to like handle any situation.
Of course.
I guess what I'm trying to, like, now as I learn more about you.
I didn't think we was gonna get deep like this. You had me talking about motherfucking science and religion and shit.
Yeah. Yo, we getting in there.
Shit. This is a whole broad ass.
Go, please.
One more point.
Akaash is really good at this.
You are.
He's Indian, I believe
it. Like you said, you're a dominant. We're actually not good emotionally. You are a dominant, capable of being very aggressive personality. Yeah. So if I sense that you were upset, as someone who also, I don't like conflict. That's a big problem. That's been a problem in my relationship with my girl. I don't like the fight. So I'm just like, nah, which always makes things worse. And it made things worse here. But if I see you upset, I'm going to be like, I'm going to let this bitch cool down before I say anything, because I don't want to get my head bitten off. Yeah. So out of fear, and it was a bad move, but out of fear, he might have been like,
I'm quite the opposite.
We know.
Which is better. That's
we
better.
know. We know. Yeah.
I just want to make one point.
Yeah.
So to this day, that's part of the reason why I still feel so bad, because you made a great point.
It'd be really funny. He was like, to this day, fuck you. Till I die.
No, because Andrew made a good point. It's like, I thought I was there with you, where you would feel comfortable knowing that, okay, if it's coming from Alex, we're just joking. And so that's why I wanted to give you the heads up. And then when Andrew took my phone during the episode and I didn't get your replies until after we finished, because had I read that you said, nah, I don't feel comfortable with that joke, I would have shut it down right there. Right. But the fact that I didn't see it till after, and then after seeing that Andrew wouldn't let me cut it out, I'm like, fuck, come on.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, but it was also a thing too, like, I'm working 90-hour weeks when y'all did that. Like, I was in busy season with my job, and like, so y'all are calling me to be on the podcast. I'm like, I think I've already worked 15 hours today. And then so to read that, to ask, it was just a lot at one point. It was also just a lot during like my job. Look, so like, you know, time, but we cool. Time, you know, it is.
I think it's cool, and you never know what happens with time. You know what I mean? And I just think, at least now, I think we're all on the same. More. Yeah, I think we're all on the same floor.
Yeah, and I hope
what happens on the floor. What happens?
Even the people listening to me, because I mean, clearly the asshole army was in my shit. Like, oh my god, you can't take a joke. Da 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 da. But I think, like, again, you listen to me on my podcast, and I talk about sucking dick and bending guys over or whatever. Yeah. But there's still like a whole person in here that I don't share on my platform. I don't open up as to who I am, how I interact with individuals, how I view myself. So I mean, you know, there was just a lot of things intertwined with that.
I think we got to learn a little about it today.
So yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know,
I'm not gonna lie, Akaash, Alex, we really the best, bro.
Be the ghost, dog.
How we go from like so many jokes to so serious to so interpersonal,
and then we had this for real breakdown, and then we go right back to asking you who you pegged.
Yo, listen, real talk. We gonna talk because and this is the beauty
I gotta
of it.
be out of here in like 10 minutes.
Listen, you whenever you need to, whenever you need to.
Okay.
But it was like, you know what? This was the turning point, Akaash. There was some awkwardness, and we leaned into it instead of away. We could have easily go, okay, let's change the subject. But we did it. And now,
here we go.
Now we would talk about some dudes that get fucked.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm not saying no names, man.
Okay.
Y'all not giving me say no names. Yeah, athletes.
NBA,
Successful?
NFL?
Oh, I fuck with successful athletes.
Okay.
Like I have in my past. I mean, right now, because I have a job, them niggas don't like that I can't fly out on a Tuesday to go see them. So it's kind of like, it's dwindling down.
How dare this girl not fly out and fuck me on a Tuesday?
If you, let's
like, I be getting asked to go. I know I can't go to Oklahoma on a fucking Tuesday. I have work.
Oklahoma!
It was definitely an away game. So
Hypothetically.
Y'all annoying. I just said a city.
You said a state, to be honest with you, but
a lot of players in Oklahoma,
Yeah.
well, definitely in NFL. We know that it's NBA.
Yeah, I don't really deal with NFL players.
Who of the guys that you've done it to, who's taken it the best? Like, do they ever throw it back at you? Like,
well, the one that like took it the most, he plays ball overseas, but
I bet he does.
He got on top. Yeah. So
he got on top. He wrote it.
He wrote.
Yo, that shit is mad. Son, what? Fuck out of here.
He wrote it. Yeah.
Even that squat is game. You just squatted.
Yeah.
What are their faces? Do they look at you like?
Oh, is he facing you, facing away?
No, he was facing me.
And then like,
writing me.
does he like web? You go webbing to webbing
when he
with the
came,
fingers.
like I was jacking him while he was writing me.
Hold on. So
he can't. How you fuck somebody and get nutted on? Ain't that crazy?
Hey, wait a minute.
Wait. Actually,
hold on 1 second. Are we making fun of that? There's nothing wrong with getting nutted on. Yeah, guys, come on. It's like a boxing match.
Nah, I mean, I enjoy it though.
Okay.
Yes.
We know why you enjoy it, and I think
Yes.
we learned about that a little bit earlier. Oh, what a great combo we just had.
Fantastic.
Really nourishing. Love these combos.
I hate you.
Not being dead serious. Kind of like Burning Man, huh, Al?
Yeah.
Like that. This is my favorite part of Burning Man is you end up having these conversations because everybody really feels like this kind of a safe energy with each other.
Right.
But that's okay. So the guy is riding you on top. Now, is he looking at you like what face is he giving? Is he saying like how does he say yeah fuck me like is he talking to you like what does the guy even do?
You like the way I give it to you?
Yeah, because you're not getting pleasure.
So no, I do the talking like when I'm from the back. Like that's when he'll.
What do you
moan.
say? What do you say?
Like
oh god, here we go. What do you say? What do you say to that Oklahoma City player?
Fuck
What do you say? What do you say?
No, I mean I hate you. No, I mean I use a lot of lube. I make sure I'm not hurting them, so I ask like if I'm hurting them.
Right.
And then like I want to hear them moan, so like I ask them if they like it, and I slap their ass, and I tell them.
They call you mommy or daddy?
No, I don't get called mommy or daddy.
You know what I think?
No, I just like to hear moans. Like I get turned on by moans.
Are you ever back there and you're like, yeah, so does this feel worse than losing, being up 3-1?
No, I fucking don't, actually. No.
Call me Steph.
No, I mean, it's kind of talking. It's not, a lot of them aren't 100% comfortable with it yet. So it's a lot of, just me.
Do they bring it up or you?
I mean, I normally do. I normally bring it up. So
how you kick the game with it?
I see if they like they ass licked. Okay, you like your ass licked? Cool. What about a finger? If they'll let me do a finger, then it's normally where I'll start saying, well, I have toys. Can I introduce you to that? Like, would you fuck me? Would you let me fuck you? Like, it's literally tongue, fingers. Can I fuck you? Like
so
that's
tongue is gateway drug. Finger is a little cocaine, right? And then the strap on is just you're doing heroin.
Pretty
on
much meth.
Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah.
Okay. The line that you will say literally is, I have some toys. Would you let me fuck you?
Yeah,
That's
could
your
I
line.
fuck you with my, like, could I fuck you
with
a strap?
Initially?
So it depends. I make these guys really comfortable. So we've had a lot of conversations. Maybe we've shared porn with each other. We've explained like what we like, this is really how I preface it. I'm like, let's play 21 questions. So it's like it becomes a game where it's like, okay, well, how freaky are you? And so I'm like, just put a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you will or will not do it. Ooh. And so it's like, these are just really outlandish things. Maybe that I don't. They don't know that I'm really like. They don't really know. And so I turned it into a game just to see exactly how much I can keep pushing them to their freak levels. And then when they say no, I haven't done it, then it's, well, would you? Are you open to it? Just to see like their comfortability with their sexuality and what they would let me do.
Now, do you ever have a guy give a really bad reaction to this?
Oh, hell yeah. And then I'm like, oh, well, then we ain't gonna be fucking for real, for real. There ain't no reason for us to fuck.
What do they say? What is like the bad reaction?
Oh, I don't like when I hear, oh, hell no, that shit gay. Like, cause then you're homophobic. Then you're like bringing in, you're locking in your mind, your anal cavity is linked to your masculinity and your manhood. And I don't like men who have that mindset because I think they're very closed-minded. Now, I know your listeners
would you
are
like
gonna,
to meet three of them?
You know, no shit, I know. And a lot of people are gonna be like, just because I don't want you to play it with my ass doesn't mean I'm homophobic.
Apparently I'm homophobic. If I don't want to get fucked in my ass, yo, it's a weird world that we live in. Did you know you was homophobic too, son? Apparently, neither of us can host the Oscars because we're not willing to get fucked in our ass.
I mean, so I feel like vetting is important. So, like, to me, if
is that another sex move?
So no, vetting is fuck you. Vetting is where like you try to gauge a person and what they like. So like if I talk to you and you're like, yo, and I think we talked about this, yo, you get one time out of me. I'm a one and done. After I fuck, after I nut, I don't want to fuck anymore. To me, I enjoy rounds. So if you tell me up front you really are only like a one and done type of guy, what are we talking for? See, look, y'all are one and done.
Hells yeah.
Yeah. And so then
but let me tell you about this one time. This shit gonna be short. Alright, so let me let you know, alright? This shit gonna be one time and short.
See, I don't like that.
And you're not even gonna get come on your face.
I like to be right.
Jealous?
You coming on your own.
I got my shit looking like Miss Doubtfire.
Yo,
that picture was hilarious. Somebody posted a picture of me with the Miss Doubtfire pie mask.
She's not a real one. She probably should have like took her finger, wiped it off your, like you got something here and then put that fucking finger in your mouth.
Don't touch my cum on my
That's what she should have done. She should have put your, that's what she should have came. That would have been sexy.
Do you put guys cum on their face?
So I have one guy like who I asked him for a nasty video and he jacked off into his own mouth.
NBA?
No, he wasn't NBA. He's baseball actually.
You fuck white dudes?
No, he wasn't white.
Well,
he was mixed.
He's Latino?
He was mixed. No, all of my guys are mixed with black. I like black men.
Let me tell you something.
So even if there's something else, they're still mixed with black.
Oh, you like black like black but not really.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Let me tell you something about this. There ain't that many black players, let alone mixed players. It's not a long list.
Hey, Giancarlo Stanton. We need to have a conversation, my friend.
I hate y'all. Now,
did he shoot in the air and catch it?
No, he was like, no, he didn't.
How you would do that?
He was on the couch.
Right?
And kinda
like when your friend tries to throw a Skittle?
He was just on the couch and like in this
Are
type
you
of
trying
position.
to understand the physics of coming on yourself?
I mean, you definitely know the physics already, man.
First of all, my cum was magnetically attracted to my impetigo. That's why I hit my face. I shot it in that direction, but that shit was like the red shell from Mario Kart. That shit went right to my impetigo.
You're so terrible.
Okay.
But yeah.
So wait, so he just curled up like this.
Like that, yeah.
And then just started to jerk off. How big was his cock? That
it was pretty big. It like came up to his belly button. Like he had a nice size too.
Yeah, it always comes up to your belly button.
No, not always.
Does it?
Nah. Well, then
what
maybe
if you just go like this though?
Oh, you did that really well. You lift your legs often, don't you? Hey.
Yo, so he was in the position to get fucked. Was this the same dude that sat on top?
No, this is a different dude.
Okay. Because that's the position.
This is a different dude.
Golly. Okay, what is the
wait, hold on. Max contract players let you peg.
Oh, yeah.
Super max.
Yeah.
Wow, not that many super maxes. And I know you know sports because you were a blogger, but super max is like 4 of them.
I know about 3 of those, but not all of them have let me peg them. No. Wow. I mean, I just know a lot of these guys.
All these ball players making fun of Dwight Howard like they don't get pegged.
Oh, no, and they be out here with the trans women too, crazy.
Really?
But that's another topic. Yeah, that's another topic.
NBA players specifically?
Absolutely.
What do you think it is about NBA players and trans women?
I don't know. Maybe they had so much sex they want something new. I don't know. But
that was his theory.
Yeah, I did have a theory about that.
I feel like that's why a lot of men, like, specifically, like, you have fucking Diddy and all these rappers who fuck,
Eddie
like,
Murphy.
Yeah, like, Will Smith, apparently he's bi as well. But, like, you have all these, I genuinely think when you have so much sex, like, you start to get curious and want to try more. You have fantasies. You watch porn, like, and a lot of these men are addicted to porn and watching it. And so when you're watching it, you get one click and you go to something else, and it's like, oh, that's okay. I'm hard watching this, so maybe I want to try it. And so I feel like when you're that much of a sex addict and you're getting so much, you eventually do just want to try something different. I genuinely believe that.
So you end up completely compartmentalizing sex.
Sex, absolutely.
Sex just becomes this physical act and not this thing that informs the rest of.
Oh, well, which
your
is
life.
why a lot of them. So, like, and I say even myself, I don't have sex to reproduce. I don't have sex right now I have sex right now to come. So, like,
Right.
I'm not, like, I can have sex with someone and fucking hate them when we're done having sex.
But you can't do a video with Alex.
I fucking hate them. I'm not even.
That's fucked up.
I think I know a video you guys can make together.
I'm done.
I got one idea.
I'm sure y'all do. Motherfuckers.
I can think of a nice little.
Can you jerk off into your mouth?
Absolutely.
Son, that's what he's been working on, those pull-ups where he takes his legs up every time.
That's what he working on.
He can't jerk off in his mouth because his dick is mad crooked. That shit.
He could jerk off
he
in
got
the
a
person
curve?
next to his
How do you
mouth.
know he got a curved dick?
He showed
know
all
that?
on
Don't believe
Instagram.
this.
Oh, I don't like curved
Alex's
dicks.
dick looked like this fucking mic stand right here. Look at that shit. Yo, his shit take a hard right. His shit ain't even it's not even a yield.
That's
his
funny. Just
A square plus B squared plus C
90-degree
squared
angle.
is Alex's dick.
90-degree angle.
My man's dick got a hypotenuse.
He got Pythagoras. What is Pythagoras?
I'm done with y'all.
Yeah, you got Pythagoras dick.
I'm done with y'all. Well, I do have to
gotta
head
get
up
out
out of here, guys. I do.
Yo, give them
go ahead.
everything. Mandy,
Yeah.
Horrible Decisions, but give them all your socials.
At
I know you
Full
guys
Court
got a
Pumps,
tour.
Yes.
Full Court Pumps.
Full Court Pumps on Instagram and Twitter. We are going on tour, so the Horrible Decisions Live. We will be in DMV, so the DC area on January 19th.
If anybody in the DMV
Yes.
want that fake D.
I hate you so much.
Want that
If you
lowercase
want it, yeah,
D.
no, just saying. We'll be in Atlanta on February 23rd.
Lovely.
We'll be in
I know y'all want the
Toronto.
D.
We finally come to Toronto. A lot of people asked us to come to Toronto, so March 9th. We'll be in Chicago on March 30th. And then we are also hitting up LA, Houston, Miami, and New York. So we'll see all of you guys in these cities.
Yeah, Weezy told me that the connect I gave her in New York is looking good.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
possibly.
yeah, yeah.
So that would look in April. Possibly in April. So
Hey, best of luck with
it's all
everything.
good. Thank you so much thank you so much, my homegirl calling me. Thank you so much.
Go.
Yes, have to be out, but thank you guys. Y'all follow me, Horrible
Bye, mama.
Decisions. Peace.
Peep the podcast. They blowing up.
All right.
Yeah.
Yo, we're just going to keep on going, boo-boo. But thank you so much.
of
Come over
course.
here. Give me a hug.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Of
Mwah.
course, thank you.
All right.
For having me.
Of course.
Bye,
Bye.
Akash. Bye. Peace out.
Yo, real quick, by the way, Mandy, before you leave, could you take a picture with us in here?
Oh, yeah.
Just have a seat back. You think you could take one for us? But we're not even going to stop the podcast. We're going to keep
Of
this
course,
shit
we're gonna
rolling.
keep it going.
Because Akaash, I know we got A, and gang. Got him. Akaash, we got a lot of shit to talk about. I'm bummed that we didn't get to talk sports with Mandy. Psych, you're a girl. Just joking, son.
talked about it.
Yeah, you know deep inside sports. Literally, your show should be called Inside the NBA.
Yo, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Fuck, come on, Mandy. I'll be out here with the content. Bye, boo.
See you later, girl.
All right.
You want to hit an ad? I got
Yes,
this.
yeah. First of all, we're gonna take care of some sponsors right now. Fake News at Night. Facebook.com/Fake News at Night. You already know about it because we've been talking about it every single week. My guys over there, Fake News at Night, hilarious satirical news show. Again, this is not taking a particular perspective, not left, not right. It's about absurdity. It's about making fun of this crazy news cycle that we're in right now. It's on Facebook.com/Fake News at Night. They're the #1 independent content show on Facebook. Okay, they're the #1 independent content series on Facebook. They're 2-3 minute episodes. It's short, it's funny. Go check it out. This week is going to be the season finale, and I think Flagrant 2, the boys at Flagrant 2 are going to make a little cameo in that puppy. So make sure you go check that out. Throw them assholes up like we always do. Y'all have been amazing in terms of supporting the people that support this show. So it's facebook.com/fake news at night, and go check my guys out there. And thank you so much for supporting this amazing podcast that we've been doing. What a fucking great, nourishing episode. Alex, you feel like you got a little closure?
I believe so.
Honestly,
that was a really good combo.
I feel the combo was strong, and I feel like we turned the corner. Is that the saying?
Yeah.
I feel like we turned the corner after that last bit of the combo, and if I know Mandi the way I believe I know, I don't think that she's a forgive in a moment type of person. I think it's something that I think it's going to take time to like kind of rebuild that kind of trust and friendship. But I think she knows now that the intentions were harmless, and I think that that's the platform for a friendship. And again, it's like you're going to be too busy. We should talk about what we're going to do right now. You know? Yeah.
But
yeah.
I've definitely, because I've seen her quite a few times since that whole ordeal
and
happened.
It's good.
Yeah, she's definitely started to warm up.
I think things are going to be good. I just want it to be explained. I thought it was a cool convo, and it was cool to learn that.
She was dope. That was my first time really actually spending time with Mandi.
Yeah. No, I thought it was a lot of fun. So Al, we should mention what we're doing. Al quit his job. Let's do a little round of applause. Some clap for Al. Finally,
hey, proud of you, buddy.
Can we say what you did now?
Can we say what your job was?
Nah.
You sure?
Because I could still go back in a year if shit.
No, we're not doing that. We don't do safety nets out here, son.
You're right.
Yeah. So, and you don't even know if you can.
Yeah, that's true.
So you
probably I can't because of the Sweden thing.
Because of the Sweden thing. Yeah. So don't. That's not even really an option. All right, fine. Yeah. Maybe we'll say. But basically, I had a conversation with Al, and I've been talking to you about this, Akaash, as well. But I how do I phrase this? I want to take over comedy.
There's a huge void in the market.
There's a huge void in the market, and we have tapped into it. And I've realized this when I put out the special, Akaash. My first 441, and I started putting out the clips, and they would go viral. I just had my 10th clip hit 1 million. We've had over 25 million total views on the project. Like just numbers that these networks don't achieve on, even their biggest names.
That's such a fucking crazy thing.
I mean, think about that. 25 million total views on the YouTube clips. You know what an episode of Game of Thrones gets? That.
Yeah.
Like, this is insane, right? So it's like, and I realize that there is this void in the market for the type of comedy that I do, the type of comedy that you do, the type of comedy that we grew up loving, Yeah. The only people that can dabble into it are the people that are grandfathered in. For example, the new comics aren't allowed to be edgy. They're not allowed. They have to be like woke and safe and all that kind of stuff. The comics that are grandfathered in, the Bill Burrs, the Chris Rocks, Dave Chappelle, they can do it, but then they get protests about it, that kind of shit.
Right.
So the networks are afraid of it. They won't touch it with a fucking 10-foot pole.
Right.
And I want to touch it with a centimeter long pole.
Yeah.
I want to be all over it.
Yeah, I want to be next to it.
I want to be next to it. I want to be on top of it. I want to own it. So what I'm doing is, and what Alex is going to do, and I hope, Akaash, that you'll be a part of this as well, is we're going to turn the YouTube page, youtube.com/TheAndrewSchulz, where you get Flagrant 2, where you get all my stand-ups, where you get Brilliant Idiots, where you get all these shows. We're going to turn that into a comedy network.
Yep.
And we've got a few flagship shows, obviously Flagrant 2, obviously Brilliant Idiots. We're going to start a new show that we've already filmed 4 episodes for called Inside Jokes. Akaash, you were in those first 4 episodes. 4 comics all come together, and they bring an offensive, messed up premise that they can't get to work on stage because it pisses the audience off too much. And the 4 of us, we all come together, we start workshopping it. So we have that. We also have Dropping In, which is the vlog series that we're taking to another level. So every single week, you're going to get a new episode of Alex is coming on the road with me. We're doing stuff within the city. I mean, it's when I'm still here, but every single week, you're going to get a new episode of really that kind of that comedian life and being on the road in Atlanta, going to Falcons games, going to the fucking Trap Music Museum, and also pieces of the shows as well. I always include stand-up from the shows. You're going to see that. You're also going to get new stand-up clip every single week. Initially, we're going to start with my clips as I'm going to start putting them back out. I got some new stuff I want to share with you. And then what I want to do is I want to expand that and start putting other comics on. You know, we always talk about the idea of like giving, you know, it's like I want to create a platform and then put myself in a position to give other comics the opportunities that weren't afforded to me. Right. You know, like, and networks are turning down a lot of other funny comics too. And I want to say, yo, listen, I don't got money, but I got a platform and got eyes, and I got motherfuckers who love this kind of comedy. Yep. Let me showcase your comic to them. Right. And there are people that Russell whatever, what's his name? Russell Peters made it off of one clip. Yep. You know what I mean? You never know what's going to happen out here in the viral world. Yep. But we are going to corner that market, and we're going to fucking go for it. And so subscribe to the YouTube right now, because we're just going to, I said to Alex, I said, this is what I want to do, and I need a guy who's going to be rocking with me on this 100%. I can't work around your job. Do you want to do it? Do you want to take the risk? Do you want to go? You know what I mean? Thank God for the fucking Patreon. People have been so supportive, and they've been able to, you know, put some money in my pocket and your pocket where we can, you know, invest back in ourselves. Yeah. I mean, the first thing, basically, I realized I'm in love with creating content for you guys. I fucking love it. The first thing I do when I get a check, I'm like, what can I do to make the content better? Yeah. Can I get new computers? Can I get new fucking cameras? Can I have my friend, who I think is incredibly talented, and you, Alex, in this content creation, can I have him quit his job? Can I afford that? Yeah. And I think I know we can. Well, that's what we did. Mm-hmm. So we're going to fucking go for it, man. And I haven't decided if it's January 1st or February 1st when we're going to start the release, because I want everything to be kind of ready to go. Lined up, ready to go. Let's
go February 1st. Give me a little time.
Andrew's manic. Y'all don't realize about Andrew. He's obsessive, and the fact that nobody loves him makes it possible to constantly think about content creation. My man he's obsessive. And it's very impressive to be around. Yeah. I will also say this as a shout to the patrons. I had talked to him a while, and he'd already had the idea. I didn't plant the idea in his mind, but I was like, yo, you know what you could do is turn the YouTube page into a fucking network. That's the next move. Right. And he was like, yeah, I've been thinking about that, but like, why don't I have the bandwidth, the money, whatever. Once the Patreon got cracking, that was the thing that I always heard him talking about. I need to get to be able to afford to let Alex quit his job. And without the Patreon, without you guys, without y'all supporting, 100%. First of all, I'm still probably homeless out between leases. And second of all, I don't think Andrew's able to elevate. And there's an empire to be built here. And I'm hoping, you know, keep coming and let's be a part of it and all that. But like, thank you guys. No, absolutely, man. Thank y'all so much for support. And yeah, Akaash, I want you to be, you know, intimately involved in this. And, you know, we really got to treat it like, honestly, like WWE, you know, like WWE, these motherfuckers are the talent, the CEO, the business operators. They do everything. Like Vince McMahon is jumping from the ropes too. Yeah. You know, Triple H's jumping from the ropes too. Yeah. So it's like, we got to wear all the hats. Right. You know, and we have the ability. Yes, we are a startup, and we got the ability to do it. And we can go out there and we can touch motherfuckers because we understand the game. I understand the game. I understand content. Right. I understand how to give it to people. I needed the bandwidth, and that provided the bandwidth, and now it's off to the races. It's like I tell you motherfuckers all the time. How often do I tell you, you ready? Because it's like, when it hits, it's a waterfall. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of grind, but when it hits, it's a waterfall. So I'm excited for all the assholes to be a part of this journey, and we need y'all. When we start putting this content out, let the fucking world know. You know, y'all let the world know with my clips. Y'all got them on Reddit. Y'all got them on all these different things, and you shared them, and you did all this kind of stuff. The people that you know are tired of this shit. And it's ready. And I'll be honest with you, I'm releasing my new special in March. I saw the trailer. It's fire. I almost want to show the trailer today. No, don't do it. Don't show it yet. All right. But I'm going to show, I'm going to find
you tell it a lot right now.
Man, we got to do it. Shit. We got to do it. This is the people you open with, though. Yeah, now we got to do it, man. It's like, I'm going to show the trailer soon. I'm going to show the trailer soon. I can't post it just yet, but I'm going to show the trailer soon. And I'm hyped.
Yeah,
what'd you think?
It was fucking fire.
You like
fire.
It? It was good.
I
right?
was all caps and a lot of exclamation points. That shit was hard.
Fire.
Man.
I'm so hyped. I want to share it with y'all right fucking now, but it's the right thing to do. Let me just trust the release. Trust the release. Just know that we are cooking right now. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the fucking growth that we've seen. It's crazy to see the growth on this podcast. I think our YouTube numbers have doubled. You know, the SoundCloud numbers are increasing. Like, shit is cooking, man, because y'all are fucking spreading this word.
And I just want to say one thing, like, the fucking fans, yo, like, I love doing this. Leaving my government job was the hardest decision I've ever had to make. Yeah. But, like, I'm excited as fuck, man. Yeah. And I love being part of bringing the content to people. Even if I'm not in front of the camera or behind the mic, like the fact that I'm just a part of it and we make motherfuckers day with the content that we bring, man, it makes me
proud
happy.
of you, dog.
And
so honestly, Andrew's incredibly, as much as people say Andrew's an asshole, etc. I honestly, I get it, but he's the most loyal dude. He's not going to let you fall. Right. He's just not. That's just not in his DNA.
So, unless you fuck up, then you can fall. Son, I don't know. I gotta have you check out the.
Nah, if you fuck up, he'll just yell at you super hard. But unless you disloyal, which you're not.
Oh yeah, exactly. Loyalty is what I value over everything. Yeah. Just don't be disloyal. That's really what it is.
Because you're super loyal.
Because I'm loyal.
Same. That's how we.
And it's so rare.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, that's a great quality about you. I mean, it's fortunate that you're also really funny. Thank God. Because there's loyal motherfuckers who ain't funny. It's like, oh, God, all right, fine. But yeah, oh no, fuck, there was something I was just, I don't know, something I was going to say. Anyway, I'm fucking so excited, guys. I'm really excited. We should talk about some sports now. We've done a lot of talking about sports, but just know that we're cooking up some very fucking cool things over here at Flagrant 2. Oh, no.
We didn't finish talking about the bootleg merch in India though.
What happened? How did we get off that? So is this real or what?
No, I mean the hoodie obviously doesn't look real, but to me this is the most hype shit ever. It's a bootleg hoodie, but I've been to India. I know it's bootleg. Yeah. Any brand that you like is bootleg. They got bootleg that shit.
Yeah. Look at him trying to hype his shit up.
I'm so fucking hyped, dog. Real shit. I felt more like I made it seeing a bootleg Flagrant 2 sweatshirt in India than I did being on TV. Anything viral clip with a fucking heckler, whatever. Yeah. This was where I was like, I made it back home. I fucking made it.
How do you pronounce it in with an Indian accent?
Flagrant. I don't know. I'm guessing, to be honest with you. I'm guessing. But that's how I would say it if I was trying to be funny.
You threw that hard accent on that.
Too, but in Hindi.
Do.
Okay, say it.
Flagrant do. My Indian accent is not good, though.
Noisy bucket.
I'm so hyped off of that shit, man. That made my fucking day.
How do you say analysis by assholes?
Oh my God. I don't know. I can't do it.
Analysis?
Analysis? I don't know. Analysis.
Water cooler comedy.
Oh shit, I got my legs. My leg just snapped. Oh my God, that's so dope though, man. I was so fucking hyped. I couldn't believe it.
Bro, yeah, that was massive. I thought it was a joke. I thought someone just took a Flagrant 2 hoodie and put it on like a rack of red sweatshirts.
I asked the guy where he got it from, and he said a very specific city that I was like, I don't think he's making this up.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
That's dope.
That is
it's a dope ass hoodie. That's why I'm wearing it today, because this shit.
Got him.
They love you back home, bro.
Damn, son.
Here, bro.
You about to be famous? Shouts to all the Indians listening in India.
Yo, every Indian should put another Indian onto this. No cuck ass Indians though.
Yeah, no cuck ass
Indians.
No hurry. Uh-oh, shots. You took shots finally.
I said fans at his, but I don't like his fans too much. Him,
but all his fans are white.
Yeah, it's pretty clear how I feel about him, but I don't know.
All right, let's talk some deporte, eh? Let's talk some deporte.
What do you want to talk first? You want to talk boxing? You want to talk NFL? You want to talk a little NBA? What you thinking? What you feeling?
I think that we should start with a little NBA gossip. We have that nice little picture that hit the timeline.
Oh yeah, we've been waiting on that. I've been waiting on this since the summer.
Okay, the picture is of Kawhi and Drake.
Yeah,
Drake posted. Clearly, Kawhi is not. I doubt he's even on Instagram. Yeah. But they're hanging out. Looks like they're having a bundle of fun. Because, that's what Drake wants to be doing on his night off.
Drake loves hanging out with NBA stars.
Yes, but I don't know if Kawhi is his typical fun guy that he wants to hang out with. So there's a picture of Champagne Papi on the Instagram account. What's your initial take? You see it.
As you were just talking it out, I thought to myself, you know what Drake is doing? He's just doing this so Toronto fans think he tried. So he can tell the people of Toronto, hey, man, I tried. What are you going to do? I put the press on.
I agree with your sentiment, and I think we're on the same page, which is that idea is motivated by the feeling that he's not re-signing.
Not re-signing, and also I don't care about hanging out with Kawhi Leonard. There's no part of me that's
Sure. He doesn't care. He's doing this for business, right? He's doing this because he wants Kawhi to come back to... I think he wants Kawhi to come back to the Raptors. But I think the reason he's there in the first place is because the Raptors brass is listen, we're not getting good feelings about him resigning.
Yeah.
Do us a favor.
Right.
We need to call in the big guns.
Right.
I think that you never see that picture if they're feeling like he's going to resign. Everybody's excited about this picture. Everybody go, oh, Kawhi's definitely coming back. Look, he's hanging out with Drake.
There's no smiles in that picture.
Regardless, great point also. But I see fear. Mm-hmm. You don't take out the nuclear, you don't go nuclear unless you have to. Right? You don't take out, that's the nuclear threat, right? Yeah. You don't take out your gun unless you have to, right? If a little midget is swinging at you, you're not going to take out your gun, right? You take out your gun when the guy that you can't beat up is coming at you, right? So this is the nuclear option. They went nuclear, and I think they went nuclear because they don't feel confident that he's going to sign.
Well, what does releasing the picture do to the chances of him actually re-signing?
The fans get hype.
The fans get hype, but that doesn't push him toward re-signing.
Yeah, but Kawhi sees the hype from the fans oh, shit, I like this. I like this love.
I think it's a possibility that he sees the hype. I also think some of what Akaash said, which is I think Drake is there. Excuse me. I think Drake is there with him for the franchise. I think the picture is for Drake.
The picture's for Drake.
Pictures for
PR.
Drake PR. Like Akaash said, hey, I did what I could. I took him out.
Oh, okay.
I tried.
But Drake is there because he's okay, how can I get this guy to re-sign with us? We need him. He's that fucking good.
I don't even think Drake... I mean, he's a fan. He would love for Kawhi to re-sign, but I do... and I'm also a certified Drake hater. Can't even hide it.
Yeah.
But in my mind, as a Drake hater, I was Drake also was constantly thinking of Drake PR and feeding the Drake hype machine.
Yeah.
And that's great. Drake PR is superfan Drake putting on the full court press. Mm-hmm. Look at all in Toronto specifically. Whole world loves Drake. Canada loves him even more. Toronto loves him the most.
Yes.
So, all right, my most hardcore fans, them are his patrons. That's his patrons. It's Toronto.
Right.
Look at it. I'm putting on the press for us. Look at it. Let's go.
Yeah.
But in reality, I don't honestly know if he's re-signing, which is crazy. He's the hardest dude to figure out in the NBA. Yeah. I know fucking clue what this guy wants.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Even if they won a championship, in my mind, he could still leave.
Yeah, especially because of how good the Clippers are.
Bruh.
I think that Doc Rivers would coach him well. I think he'd actually function really well under Rivers.
I didn't think Doc was a good coach. I thought I've been gone back and forth, but I mean, what he's doing with the Clippers is pretty fucking incredible.
Can't deny it.
You can't deny it. And you got Kawhi to that. Oof. And if Durant decides to
dip,
that's a good team. And Durant's still 1A.
If Durant comes to New York, I have a feeling that's because there's a girl here. there's a girl here that he misses. It's up to Mandi to get Kevin Durant to come back to New York.
Yo! Oh my God, that's so funny.
Mandi, make it happen.
But give him a new Supermax.
So yeah, that said, that being said, that was my initial take of it. I thought he was doing PR for himself and then doing what was the right thing to do for his team, which he's like heavily invested in as part of his brand, and they let him do whatever the fuck he needs to do.
It's really crazy.
We should mention real quick that we did an interview with Roy Jones Jr.
Oh yeah, we did.
We did that last week. Interview with Roy Jones Jr. It was one of the things in my career I'm most proud of to get to talk to Roy Jones Jr. If you guys don't know who Roy Jones Jr. is, he was arguably the greatest boxer of his generation. Some might say in his prime of any generation. And he was on Flagrant 2. What we're going to do is we're going to release that interview. It's like a 35 minute interview. We're going to release that interview with the Christmas episode, which comes out next week.
Yep.
As part of the best of episode. So it'll be brand new content with Roy Jones Jr. and then it'll be best of clips from past episodes throughout the year.
Hell yeah.
And so even in our best of episode, Flagrant 2, we giving you that new. That's how much
Ain't nobody else doing that.
Ain't nobody else doing that. So, but man, it was just, I felt so proud, man. I called my father. I never call my father and like say like what I've done.
Right.
But I called him and I was like, hey.
What'd he say?
And he was just like, Dad. No, I spoke to him later that day, and he was like, oh my God, what'd he say? And I got to like tell, stories that Roy was saying to my dad, and it was just so fucking sick.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's coming. If you guys are wondering where's the Roy interview, it's coming next week. You guys will get that.
Hell yeah.
What else we got?
You want to talk about LeBronzo?
Yeah, let's talk about this. Well, have you been watching them play?
I've seen 1 or 2 full games, and I've seen little quarters here and there. I mean, he's a solid contributor to me. I'm not overly to me, this is weird, but Alonzo triple-double doesn't really impress me. And again, it could just be Lakers bias. Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's not dominant. It's really solid contributions. But to me, Alonzo triple-double is like, he's being a really good role player. Which is all he needs to be.
What about the rebounds? I think that's kind of impressive.
The rebounds are it's impressive, but I'm not
10 assists. I get you're gonna have guys. You're gonna have LeBron. He's gonna give you 4 assists on the. You're gonna get 4 easy layups on fast breaks.
It's not unimpressive, but it's not dominant to me. Like normally, a guy has a triple double. In your mind, he dominated that.
No, because Draymond Green has been doing the non-dominant triple double for a while.
But I get in my mind, Draymond is still one of the most important pieces on that Warriors team.
Sure. So you don't think his triple double was that important?
It wasn't as impactful as a normal triple double.
Fair enough. And LeBron also got a triple double.
Yeah.
What I'm more interested in is the media blitz around LeBronzo. They're really trying to get to sell us this idea of LeBron and Lonzo play so well together, and
it's
oh my
LA,
God,
baby. LA, the media machine,
100%. They were going all in, just like the Celtics, right? But what's interesting to me is like, who doesn't play well with LeBron? Like anybody that plays with LeBron immediately plays well. Yeah, right. Because the entire team has to watch LeBron.
Yeah.
Whenever he gets the ball, he can get a layup at his own whim. So there's an easy assist for you, right?
You know, I think part of it is Lonzo created so much hype coming in. Well, not Lonzo. LeVar created so much hype for Lonzo when Lonzo came in. So we've all had eyes on Lonzo and waited for him to develop. And I think he's going to be good. I think he's pretty good now. He's going to get better.
I think he's good.
I think he's going to get better. I think he's pretty good now. I think he's going to get better.
Right.
But there's all the LeBron hype, and we've been waiting for Lonzo to show out a bit for a little over a year. Mm-hmm. We were all worried when he was struggling. Now that LeBron is there and Lonzo can shine, all you need to do is hit open threes. And he's kind of doing that.
Yeah.
So I think now we're like, finally, let's go, LeBronzo. Right. We've been fucking waiting to hype this up. We've had Lonzo blue balls.
Up excitement. Yes.
Yeah. For a year and a half now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's a great take. Yeah. That's all it is. He's not playing exceptionally well. The triple-double isn't like impactful. He's not this fucking all-star all of a sudden.
Right.
But we've been waiting for any sign that he's going to live up to what we wanted him to be, and it's there. That's fair. I will say this. I think that LeBron genuinely loves playing with him.
Yeah.
Because he's been dying to have a beta guard that is pass first. Now, Mario Chalmers, sure, pass first, but he was an elite passer.
Yeah.
Lonzo's an elite passer.
Yeah.
Great court vision. So he's like...
maybe historically good.
Very, very. He's up there, dude. He's like really naturally gifted in that shit. And that's God's gift. You can't learn that shit. And I think LeBron's like, oh, I got a dude that can't wait to get me the ball in good position.
Yeah.
Keeps his eyes open, unselfish.
Yeah.
I don't have to do the creating.
This is what it's like to play with me. Finally.
Finally. Yes. So, because when you think about it, LeBron really has been playing with scores. Even Wade and Bosh in Miami. Obviously, Kyrie.
To a degree, I think is his own
Kevin
design.
Love. Of course, by his own design. And I think he walked into this situation that he didn't really know if he was going to like or not. And as of the last few weeks, when LeBron has decided, okay, this is my team, this is how we're going to play, and he's really stepped it up. I think in the first few weeks of the season,
he's feeling it all out.
Yeah, he's like, what does everybody have here?
Right.
How do they really know how to play? Let's see. Okay, now I'm going to drop 40 if we need someone. Boom. And now everybody's playing within this LeBron system. But I think Lonzo actually works. I thought he wasn't going to because he couldn't hit the three.
Right.
But he's not shooting so poorly that's bad.
Yeah.
And he's effective defensively. He'll get his little block a game.
Yeah. He's long,
can guard decently multiple positions because of the length, but most importantly is amazing running the floor and got great vision and is unselfish.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, come playoffs, they're going to need their killer. Right. LeBron needs a killer in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Kyrie is a killer.
Right.
LeBron loves to defer.
Yeah.
Draw double teams, do that, and then defer and go, okay, go kill.
Right.
Who is that going to be on the Lakers?
I mean, they thought it was going to be Brandon Ingram.
What is up with it? He's just been injured?
I don't know. I mean, to me, I don't watch nearly as much basketball as you or Kaz, especially not last year.
Yeah.
But I never saw the Brandon Ingram hype. I remember Lakers Twitter was going fucking crazy.
It's just size and shooting ability.
But he's so skinny, and he's not Kevin Durant offensively. So what are you going to do when you're that skinny?
Yeah. Kevin said, I feel like I'm looking at myself in the mirror or whatever, like when he initially came in.
Yeah.
So I think that like a lot of height, and of course it's the LA machine, right?
Yeah.
If you put him in Milwaukee, is he the same?
No, he's Thon Maker. I mean, fuck.
Think about that. That's crazy. But that's true.
I never bought in completely. And I also, my whole life, I've been a victim of this guy's showing promise. Don't trade him for a good piece.
Right.
And so now when I see teams make that mistake, I'm like, this is really fucking stupid. Again, LeBron with the Cavs the first time, they could have traded for Amare when he was on the Suns, but they were like, no, we don't want to give up J.J. Hickson.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we, fucking idiots?
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram for Kawhi. It wasn't straight up, but like whatever the fuck, even if it's Ingram, Ball, and Kuzma, don't fucking matter. That's an MVP. Go get him.
I think a lot of people are realizing how good Kawhi is.
He was my MVP pick. He didn't play a single game last year.
He's still MVP.
But he's so fucking good. It's dominant on two ends of the floor. No perimeter player does that.
I think he got lost a little bit in like the Spurs system.
People thought it was a Spurs system.
Yes. And now that we see him in Toronto even more dominant than he was with the Spurs, we're like, oh.
Here's what I don't.
That special.
I guess you could put it on the Spurs system though, but what I was always so impressed with was the finals where he won MVP against the Heat. Because he outplayed LeBron after the first game and a half, 2 games, whatever. Yeah. He outplayed LeBron. It was so fucking evident to me watching. I was like, this is the guy.
Yeah.
And you trade 3 good young prospects for him. No,
you're 100%
question.
right. I think that people have too much respect for Pop.
Maybe because
too much respect for Pop, because a lot of guys you look at on the Spurs and you're like, oh, they're not even in the NBA if they're not on the Spurs.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. You're
looking at Patty Mills and you're like, whoa, you're an effective player in this team that's averaging, I don't know how many points he is, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's over 10. And you're like, yeah, you're not even an NBA player because he's so effective within the system. But maybe if Patty is on the Suns, he's more effective.
You think?
I don't know. Like the Spurs system is so impeccable. It's like they're the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
How good is Edelman not on the Patriots?
Right.
How good is Tom not on the Patriots? We don't know. Maybe Tom, if he was in Green Bay, would be unleashed.
Yeah.
Maybe he'd have more freedom to do certain Tom Brady type things that only Tom Brady could do, but we'll never know.
Right.
So I think it's a similar situation, and we saw a player who is truly has the capability of being an all-time great.
Yeah. And I think Lakers fans are going to have to, because I made fun of them on Twitter, and somebody's like, that won't happen when we get AD. And I was like, y'all are constantly sure you're going to get the biggest free agent, and you do get big free agents, but LeBron in his 15th year. Stop fucking around. Go get chips now. Make the trades, do what you got to do. Yeah. Maybe that's short-sighted, But LeBron probably don't have 5 dominant years left. Right. Probably.
Yeah.
Go fucking make the move.
Yeah.
The window is open and it's closing. Make the moves you got to make.
Yeah.
You're not going to wait on AD and free agent. Oh, I don't want to give up assets. Go fuck yourself.
Isn't it a 1 year wait? Isn't that worth it?
I mean, that's what they thought about Paul George. I will just get him in a year.
And then he just
Now Paul George stayed in OKC and he an MVP candidate.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't get Paul George.
The LA media machine, they're putting out that Ingram at some point is going to be traded.
Now,
And a anonymous executive said
You know
at
what
some
that point should have
he's gonna
been?
be traded. So they're putting it out now.
That point
Get
should
it
have been
ready
8
for
months
summer.
ago. But what are you going to get now?
Can you tell me if he's got an injury or something, Ingram? Wow, you know what? LeBron might have decided that Ingram doesn't fit in the offense.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no move that LeBron doesn't either dictate or sign off on.
Wow.
I mean, there's just no way. That's never not been LeBron. LeBron hasn't really fallen off this year, so you're not going to. And you got LeBron. Like, you're going to do that. I just don't understand not trading for Kawhi. And if Kawhi goes to the Clippers, which apparently, again, like what Carl Lentz said, a lot of this shit we get is misinformation.
Right.
But the things I'm reading is Kawhi's not interested in playing with LeBron. He's interested in the Clippers. But he would have been interested back a year ago when there could have been a trade. Trade me to the Lakers or the Clippers.
Oh, yeah. Ingram must be hurt because he hasn't played since the 5th.
Right.
Yeah.
Since he punched fucking Chris Paul in the face. That's a highlight of his career.
It really was. I wanted him immediately to be a Knick.
Yeah, no, that's fine. He's a great role player. You trade him for Kawhi. That's, again, you know what I mean? It's JJ Hickson.
Yeah, I guess maybe you're right. I don't know. What else, man?
Michael Jordan's out here slapping people.
Oh, dude, we got to talk about that. That was
that's
so
funny.
fucking good. Okay, my favorite part about it. Okay, so for those of you who haven't seen it, Michael Jordan, obviously the owner of the Charlotte Hornets. At the end of the game, Malik Monk ran onto the court before the game was over.
Yeah.
And when you do that, you get a technical.
Right.
And they did get a technical. And I think they ended up missing one of the free throws, so they could have lost.
Right.
But Malik Monk, who is a Hornet, was on the bench, and he comes back towards the bench, and Jordan's like, what the hell is going on? And Malik Monk looks away, and Jordan goes to slap him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Now, Malik Monk just happened to, like in a fucking cartoon, lean forward slightly when Jordan went to slap, right?
Yeah.
And Jordan looked at him like, I don't miss. And then went back and slapped him again. So he missed the first slap, and then he went back to slap him again. Like, you would think that he knows he's being filmed.
He don't care.
He does not give a fuck.
Yeah. That's the GOAT right there. That's the true GOAT.
That made me want some Jordans. I haven't felt the need for Jordans in a while, dude. I haven't felt the need at all. It's like, oh, it's just these kids that wear them, and they never even watch Jordan play basketball. It means nothing. And I saw him slap a grown man basketball. That's his employee.
So think
That's
about
workplace harassment.
This is billionaire. This is billionaire Michael Jordan in his 50s. Imagine MJ in his late 20s, full of fucking testosterone, no cameras at practice.
Say no more. I'm buying a pair of ones tonight.
Think how much harder he slapped Steve Kerr.
Son, he's breaking jaws, guaranteed.
Dog. I told you the story. It was in the book by his trainer, Tim Grover.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking up the story a bit, but there was some end of the bench player who at practice was getting his hamstring work done. And Jordan stops practice. He's like, yo, where the fuck is this dude? What the fuck is going on? Where is he? Why isn't he out here? He's counting numbers. He's not seeing them. And people say, oh, he's in the training room getting his hamstring work done. This guy barely plays. Jordan stops practice, goes into the training room. Guy's laying on the table. He flips the table over with him on it. And he goes, I'm out there killing myself every night and you don't even play and you're in here for a fucking hamstring? Get your ass out on that court.
Shit.
Goes back to the practice floor, waits for dude to come out, and then they start practice again. This guy's a fucking maniac. He's a murderer.
That's great.
In the guise of a basketball
That's
player.
I love
fucking
it.
great.
Yeah, if he doesn't find basketball, what is he, a serial killer?
100%. The greatest serial killer ever.
Imagine. We really missed out on the greatest serial killer
He's
ever.
a mob boss, like no question. A mafia don. Fucking Black Mafia, what are they in Atlanta? BMF?
Yeah, PMF.
He either had a BMF, no fucking questions. Wow. Country ass boy that everybody underestimates.
Shit. With the Hitler mustache and the Hanes too?
Dude.
Like, what?
Wow.
He kills that shit.
I mean, this guy's a fucking monster, man. This is him in his 50s. In a game, he's not even playing.
Jesus.
That's great.
They're not even good enough. Like, those were championship level teams. This ain't no championship level team. and he's still slapping you in the fucking face.
Bro, it was just hilarious.
On camera.
Just that little give a fuckness. You're fucking Jordan.
I envy it, man.
We gotta interview Jordan. I bet we can get a phone call with Jordan.
Jordan ain't talking to us.
I bet we could get a phone call with Jordan.
You seen the Chameleonaire story?
Yeah, so good. So good.
I ain't taking
Alex
pictures with no N-words.
Yeah.
Is the funniest stand.
You even get close to the word. He's like, I'm moving away from it.
I'm leaving.
But that's the funniest stance I've ever heard on a celebrity taking pictures. I ain't taking pictures with no N-words. That's it. That's a fucking rule for this man.
I love the Barkley's take on Jordan, where Jordan was always like, "I don't take pictures.
Yeah.
And then when they were in Barcelona, there were all these topless people at the topless beach, all these topless women, and they were asking for pictures. And Barkley's like, "Oh, so now all of a sudden he's taking pictures. Now he's a man of the people. Okay, I see how it is."
You want to talk about this Trevor Ariza trade?
You know what? No,
me neither.
But I do want to pay some bills up in here.
Let's get it.
Because we have a new advertiser, guys. Support for today's episode comes from BetDSI.com. Use your sports and pop culture knowledge to make some extra cash this week with BetDSI. BetDSI.com has been paying winners for 20 years with a super user-friendly interface, mobile site, and the fastest payouts in the industry. It's no wonder BetDSI is top-rated on betting review sites.
Legal again, folks.
Simply play, win, and get paid. BetDSI offers betting options from everything from NBA, NCAA hoops, NFL, NCAA, bowl games, NHL, UFC, and all other major sports to politics, reality TV, esports, virtually everything. There's also live betting, which lets you play.
Hey, let's make prop bets for the Super Bowl.
I'm with that.
Couple. Like nothing crazy, not crazy money. I live in Jersey. Gambling is legal. I'll handle the betting. Don't worry about it. I got us. Maybe I'll stop by the NBA officiating office in Secaucus. You know what I mean? Right by the crib.
Is that everything? That's
all we got. That's all we got.
It is funny that the NBA officiating office is in a place where it's legal to gamble.
Oh, fucking great point.
Shout out to Donovan or whatever that guy's name was.
Oh, yeah.
Kavanaugh? Not Kavanaugh. What was his name? It was some Irish ass name.
Donovan or something.
Anyway, there's also live betting, which lets you bet
Tim
on
Donaghy,
games.
Sorry.
Through the entire matchup, every play and every minute until the end. I play there myself. Did you know that, Akaash?
Oh, word?
I'm playing BetDSI.
That's where we're making our Super Bowl bets for sure. BetDSI.
Without a doubt. But I think I'm also gambling on some reality TV, Dancing with the Stars.
Ooh.
Because I got my mom. My mom is the plug. She knows dancing, so she knows.
Oh, fuck. She knows who got it. She knows.
That's it. So next Dancing with the Stars, that's what I'm doing, 100%. If you guys want the in, I got you in the in. Now, she can only tell you what's good. I can only tell you what's good. I can't tell you what America is going to think. Maybe America doesn't know as much about dancing as my mom, but I'm going to go with my mom. That's just what I'm saying. Anyway, if you want to try it yourself, new members get a 100% bonus match using the promo code Flagrant. Now, what that means is that you can more than double your money. Okay, you start winning today. That's right. You start winning today. Go to betdsi.com and use promo code Flagrant to get this limited time 100% bonus offer and make some extra cash on the sports you know and love. It's only a game until you bet it at BetDSI. Go to betdsi.com. Okay, back to the show.
We need to bet on singing competitions.
Oh my God.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
Oh my God. Dude, I've been, thank you for reminding me. Okay, so for those of you guys who don't follow us on Instagram, you missed out big time.
I washed you.
You didn't even sing. Okay,
You.
Akaash actually got some pipes, bro. You can maybe sing, son.
Word.
I know. Pipes? No, he got some pipes. Yo, you got some pipes, bro. You got some pipes, bro.
Damn, what went on when y'all lived together?
Yo, I'm honestly more insecure you guys talking about my singing than you saying I suck dick. That shit made me more vulnerable. To hear you guys, I'm like, they're picking on me. When you say I suck dick, I'm like, whatever, probably. But like,
so, yo, we gonna have a singing competition because I was feeling myself the other day and I started singing, but not no bullshit. Like I was singing, bro.
Andrew called me again. All he thinks about is content, and he was like, "Yo, we gonna do this fucking singing competition." I don't like singing. My dad's actually a real good singer. I'm not, right. But then he was like, "No, you got fucking."
Golly, golly. Chore, Pakistani, Chore. That was good, yo.
Yo, that's exactly.
Yo,
that's
you're
what Andrew
horrible.
said.
Son, that wasn't good.
You're really
Give
tone
me a
deaf.
sing the song.
Nah, you're tone deaf.
I like the way you work it.
That's not bad.
No diggity.
That's not good.
That's not
Got to bag it up.
Like he's
I
not
like
really
the way you
singing.
work
He's
it.
kind of just talking with
No,
like
because
adding a
that's
little
singing. I was
hum.
gonna get to singing part. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey, yo, that girl looks good.
This is what Andrew told me. We had to sing the top
No, but we're not
And that's what he said. He said we're not gonna joke around.
No,
he goes,
dead ass
He said,
singing.
son, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Hey,
I'm a baritone. I got this.
yo. I know for one you are trash at singing.
Yo,
I know that.
Yo, I got this.
Suavemente, bésame, labios. I don't know what the line is. Quiero sentir tus labios. Okay, what is your song? What you singing, Akaash?
We're doing today. I thought we were doing the
I
Patreon.
think give a little bit. Nah, give a little bit. Patreon.com/Flagrant2. Sign the fuck up, man. We're
I don't
the greatest
know.
Patreon
I don't
on
have
the
a song
motherfucking
ready.
planet. There's no song. You don't know any Disney joints?
Nah, we save it for the Patreon.
I just want to hear a little bit. You know, because we just got to give a little taste, okay? Promo, hello,
I don't sing for free.
a little bit.
You can watch us singing on
Technically
YouTube.
getting paid. Okay, so go. So what is a song that you want to sing?
I would think I would try to sing a Bollywood song, but I'm too afraid of ruining a Bollywood song.
Don't do Bollywood because the people don't know it.
And
Sing
also,
something
I would
people
be
know.
very ashamed if I fucked up a Bollywood
Yeah,
song.
you can't fuck that shit up.
Wait, no, you got to go first. I feel too vulnerable about this.
All right. Al, give me a good song. What's a good song that I know?
I'm going to go through my
Ed Sheeran.
R&B.
Okay. All right, ready? Okay, ready? Hold on. I got to get the words up. Should I be able to get the words up?
I'm going to look at my Pandoras to see what I'm...
Hold on. Ed Sheeran, is there a certain one that you want me to sing?
Kiss me.
All right, ready? Okay, ready?
Hey.
This shit is. I feel hot. I feel hot right now. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right, let me get the words up because this shit about to get real.
We got to do it with Kaz and Eden, though, don't we?
That's what I'm saying. Save
Yo,
it
we're
for
just
the
gonna do a little tidbit right now to set the game up, and then we're gonna do the full thing.
Okay, I'm going to just do the same song I did on the IG.
All right, we're gonna do a little tidbit. You gotta get one too, Al. Everybody gotta do a little tidbit. Okay, and then
Put a little instrumental behind it.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Because you tone deaf.
No, sorry. What? Son, you crazy?
No, it's got to be a cappella. Fuck it.
No.
No.
You need it. You can have a little in the back
karaoke.
to keep the
This
tone
ain't no
with it.
karaoke. This is a singing competition. This shit is Acapulco, fam.
Come on. Acapulco.
Yeah, we in Acapulco, bro.
He might sing. only
Ready?
confident ass singers say that.
Nah, fuck that. You gotta
Hold
go.
on, no, I need it.
I feel like because I don't feel like I can sing with this music. I feel like I have
come
any
on.
rhythm
No, I
with
got
it.
this.
So fuck that.
I got this. No. No, I got this. I got this. Deadass, I got this.
Oh my god.
Okay, I got this one. Yeah.
Now you
let's
gotta
go.
try. You look like you're not trying.
Son,
I need you to focus, bro.
y'all don't even know what I'm about to do to you right now. Settle down with me. Yup. Show me. Come on, son. Settle down with me. In your arms.
I don't want to hear it.
And it's hard to get doing that.
No,
Let me get the chorus at least.
You're not even
Your
saying that.
love, bell, kiss me. Wanna be loved. Like you wanna be loved.
This is tough.
This feels like falling in love. Falling in love.
Yo, Andrew really sounds like deaf people talking.
Oh shit, bro. I sing like Creed's Baby. Yes, I went baby. I didn't go wife. I went baby. Because it's flagrant motherfucking
Flagrant fucking too.
Let's go. Keep it tight. All right, son. Give me a little something. Give me this little something. Son. It's the best. There's nothing funnier. But you gotta really try though. If you try to fake it's not funny.
No,
Really try to
you're
sing.
right. You're right.
I gave my all.
Yeah.
Nah, that's bullshit.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's not you try it.
It really didn't feel like you tried. It felt like you weren't
you
trying.
tried.
It felt
Let
like
me tell you something. If this was The Voice, you would have seen a lot of this. You would have seen a lot of that, and then the chair spinning.
Oh my god!
All right, go.
Okay, all right.
Go. Vulnerable, right? It's so vulnerable.
It's the worst shit ever.
Yo, we gotta be able to bet on this at Bet DSI. Bet DSI hollered us. Bet DSI hollered us. All right, go.
Oh, yo, for real? Yeah. Okay. Fuck. All right. I did Usher. You got it bad.
Okay,
I'm
go.
so nervous. I had to look up the lyrics to a song I've never had to look up lyrics to.
I think you should have a little sound going on with it.
Nah, I can't. I'm too fucked up.
All right. You want to be
My Wildin' Out audition. I can't write a beat, so I was
Ain't
like,
nobody give a
no,
fuck.
no
Go.
beat.
This motherfucker sang, motherfucker.
All right. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Go.
All right.
Go.
You got it.
Come on, son.
I'm trying.
Y'all laughing at me.
I know. I'm trying. It's mad vulnerable. All right.
All right, go.
Oh, fuck.
Nah, come on, bro.
I'm trying. I swear to God, I'm trying.
Go.
When you're on the
When you're on.
hang up, then you call right back. You got it bad.
Yo, he's 10 times better than you, Andrew. You cannot
I'm a body am, yo. Go.
10 times better.
When-
He really sounds retarded. You got it bad.
Come over here. There's something about Marianne.
When you're born with one less chromosome in your genetic track. Go.
I don't remember what line I was on. Hold on now.
Come on, son. You said one line in the
it's
song.
not-
You got it bad. If you miss a day without your friend, your whole life's off track. No, you got it bad when you're stuck in. I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
All right, Al, go.
So, since I'm a baritone, I'm going to make it hard for myself.
Fuck up.
I've already washed you,
All right,
so
go,
I'm a single
go.
woman.
Go.
Queen Beyonce.
All right, go.
I need the music a little.
But turn it down a little bit.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right. Alex is singing all the what is it?
Listen from the Dreamgirls soundtrack.
What?
Can you lower the mic to your face, please?
Listen.
All right,
People hear you.
go. We would like to listen to you sing, so just go.
Wait. To the song in my heart.
You're not even
The
singing, bro.
melody as start to can't believe. I don't know the word.
Man,
Hold on.
Listen.
all right.
Within.
Wait, hold on, stop real quick. I can't hear you over the fucking music. I gotta hear you.
Yeah,
Bro, the people can hear me. Don't
Nah,
worry.
choose a
They
different
hear this.
song. Choose a different song. That shit
Or
trash.
turn down the music.
Nah, choose a different
Sing a song we know, bro.
All right.
Yeah, like you're not even doing a good song. Like, what's a good ass song?
right.
Can someone tell me?
Dangerously
Actually,
in Love.
I'm gonna do.
Sing Beyonce "Dangerously in Love."
I don't know that one either.
You know that fucking
don't
song.
know
That's
that
her
one.
most beautiful goddamn song she sings.
All right, while you look that up, I'll sing one.
All right.
All right, I got you. If y'all really want some singing to be done, I'll sing for you. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. I ain't playing no goddamn
She
game.
got a long ass
with
intro,
motherfucking
man.
nobody.
Hurry up, bro. At least she got a long ass intro.
All right.
Yo, the people are tuned
All
off.
right, ready? They're not tuning off. They ready for this. It's going down.
All right.
All right, motherfuckers out here. Suck my dick. will never find another lover sweeter than you, sweeter than you.
I know, you're so bad.
I will never find another lover more precious than you, precious than you.
Girl, you are close to me just like my brother, close to me just like my father.
Y'all not gonna steal my song, yo.
Close to me just like my brother.
You are the only one,
so bad.
my everything.
You're so bad.
And the song. Honestly, I'm gonna stop singing because I think they might flag it. That's how close it is. I think it's that close. I think YouTube is like, did you take this from Casey and JoJo? Probably.
Drew, you're horrible, bro.
Are you?
Like,
my life. I pray for
Akaash,
someone like you.
does he know he's bad, or like is he bullshitting?
I thank God that I finally found you. Oh my! I went too high. I went too high. I didn't go too high on that last one. I went too high. I went too far. I couldn't come back.
You almost caught your groove. Almost.
Damn, son.
Oh man! All right, Wednesday, the official competition.
Yo, Wednesday we're gonna have a real ass competition. Flagrant2.com
BetDSI holler
/Patreon. Yeah, BetDSI definitely. We gotta make sure we can gamble that shit.
We'll try to get a judge up in here.
Can we do like a Patreon hangout?
What's that mean?
Like some public shit. Maybe not like a live show, but just like some public shit, like watch a game and invite the Patreon.
But I'm down to do that with everybody.
So let's do karaoke with the Patreons.
But with everybody. Oh, karaoke is good. Karaoke is good.
Only with Patreon members.
No. I don't believe in. No. We're not gonna do that.
I mean, we can't have 1,000 people show up to a fucking karaoke.
Then we got a bigger karaoke. This is the asshole army, man. It's all family. Everybody's family. Those are the people in the family that can afford to support us and fuck with us, and they want that content. They support that extra. We are incredibly grateful. But if you're not in position to do that, you're still part of the family.
I'm
man.
smoking everybody.
You know. All right, so
I know Alex is confident in his voice for real because he remembered the competition.
Yeah, he wanted it. Yeah, but you chose a trash song, bro.
Because it would be too easy.
What's your new song?
Too
that
easy
you're
for
do?
what?
Hold on, I got to pick
any song. You could pick any
Choose
song.
a song we know, dog. Hit Casey and JoJo. Do that.
I just did it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm taking my good ass song.
Let's hear it done for real. Do Back at One, Brian McKnight. That's a song people know. That's a nice 90s R&B joint.
Back at One. Oh, wait.
Do because I chose that because Brian McKnight got a fucking voice on him. What's another?
Oh, this is one that makes
Do I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly?
No, Luther Vandross, Dance With Your Father.
Nah, I don't know that shit. I'm not black enough for that.
It makes me cry because I didn't have a father.
Do Sweet Lady. That's too real. Don't bring that shit to this fucking podcast, man.
Nah, I'm joking. I had a father.
No, I know. No, you didn't, but it's fine. I'm saying don't bring that song here. That's too sad of a song.
Okay.
The fact is whatever, but I don't want to listen to you crying and fucking... Do a song everybody knows. Who is this?
Sweet Lady.
Okay, hit it.
All right.
Okay, hit it. Why are you so quiet?
Because the mic's right in my goddamn face.
Well, sing so we can hear you, bro.
All right.
Be vulnerable. Sing over Tyrese.
This is
Tyrese,
hard to
not
be
you.
vulnerable on.
It's really hard.
Like, there's thousands of people listening.
I
bro.
mean, it's really hard. That's why I kept laughing.
Right. Sweet lady, won't you be my sweet love for... I can't. You're looking at me.
I'm obviously looking at you. I'm just waiting.
Just call and deceive me.
I think I won, bro. I really.
Nah, I got
And I'm
this.
bad. I'm a
I
bad
got
singer.
this.
I'm a bad singer. I think I washed y'all.
I don't know the words to fucking songs. When's the last time you actually knew words to
Bruh,
songs?
I know the fucking words to You Got It Bad, but I was so nervous I was looking them up.
Yo, this is crazy. People tuned out by now.
Nah,
they
man.
cut that episode off.
100% nobody tuned out. There's nothing better than listening to people fail for minutes on end.
No, that's true.
We failed hard as fuck.
I'm definitely gonna come prepared to Patreon though. I'll come prepared with a song. Like prepared. I'm going home today and I'm gonna try.
It's homework. Bruh, Kaz didn't even try on his shit.
When are you guys recording? Oh, well.
Wednesday night. You here Wednesday night.
Okay, perfect.
Ed, I don't think could be here, but whatever. He can fucking sing some mariachi shit or whatever. We're not going to talk about anyway. We're going to be out here talking about fucking Frankie J or whatever.
What's next in sports? What we got?
Alex, Ed going to do fucking Gasolina.
Gasolina.
Nah,
You
good,
can't do
bro.
shit.
You look like you could do gasolina.
Yo.
That fucking mustache you got.
Súmale mano pa' que mi gata prende los motori. Súmale mano pa' que mi gata prende los motori. Súmale mano pa' que mi gata prende los motori. Cómele duro.
That was actually pretty good.
That's the line.
That
Do you
was
speak Spanish?
A little bit, yeah.
I speak more. Súmale mano
Oh no, he speaks more Spanish than me.
pa' que mi gata prende los
Like he's
motores.
surprisingly.
Yeah, I know, it's
very
annoying.
good
Come on, son. You sleeping on me all the time, son.
You want to talk about James Dolan saying he would sell the Knicks for the right price?
I want to talk about how funny it was that Mandi doesn't believe in planets. That shit had me fucking dying, son. Yo, I don't believe in evolution or religion.
I don't believe in science or religion.
That shit was
Bitch, what
so
you believe in, bitch?
funny,
Ain't
bro.
nothing else.
I was
Hey,
dying.
we are not gonna trash Mandi on this podcast, all right?
We said all this stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Próxima. La proxy.
Oh, fuck. You want to talk football? What's up with Anthony Joshua? He looking like a real bitch, ain't he?
Oh.
And Canelo. You want to talk about Canelo?
Okay, so a couple things. First of all, I was at the Canelo fight this weekend, and it was put on by an app. The app is called DAZN, D-A-Z-N, and the app signed Canelo to a 11-fight deal for $400 million or $300 million,
Dang.
like crazy amount of
They're
money.
trying to take down pay-per-view.
He got that.
Yes, exactly. They're trying to take down pay-per-view. They've got Anthony Joshua signed up. They'll probably get Triple G. They'll probably get a bunch of other things. But the problem is this, and it's $9.99 a month. The problem is it's going to kill boxing. Unless they have a way where the casual fan can just purchase one fight.
Yeah, they're not going to.
Because there was no promo for this Canelo fight. And the reality of the matter is that the casual fan doesn't subscribe to something monthly.
Yeah.
Now, if they set up a service where it's like you can just buy the fight on DAZN for $50 instead of doing the monthly subscription of
They
$9.99.
give you both options. Or you can subscribe monthly.
Exactly. Now, if you know you're going to watch 2 fights a year and both of them are $70,
Yeah.
you're actually saving money
Right.
by just subscribing. And
Yeah.
if that's their model behind it, then that's a smart move, right? You know you're going to watch Anthony Joshua and blah, 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 whatever it is, this, that, the other. But if they don't have that option, then it's going to fucking destroy the sport of boxing. It's literally the end of boxing. We're watching the end of boxing because the casual fan is already removed from it. And now there's a little bit of interest. There's buzz because of
Fury and Wilder,
right? And boxing is held together by the heavyweight division. If the heavyweight division is popping, all of boxing is popping. If the heavyweight division is not popping, boxing is not popping to the casual fan.
Right.
Right? And now it's popping. If everybody goes behind this paywall, then the casual fan's like, how do I get it? Oh, I got to download this app. Does my TV have an app? How do
What was the name of the app? I just want to check that.
DAZN.
Oh, okay.
And it's like imagine my dad trying to put an app on his TV.
Right.
Boxing fans are old. They're grandfathered into this shit.
Yeah.
So my concern is it could definitely affect boxing.
But even if a few fights have bad ratings, eventually they go back to pay-per-view. You're not losing.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a failed experiment.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. No, that's a good point. But so yeah, that's what's going to happen. But
Did you watch the fight?
Yeah, I watched the fight.
You were at the fight.
Yeah, I was at the fight, and I saw Anthony Joshua there. Now, Anthony Joshua don't want to fight anybody.
Yeah.
Right? Anthony Joshua been ducking everybody, won't sign a contract, won't do shit. Doesn't need to fight anybody, fighting these bum Russians for fucking years, won't even return Wilder's phone calls, won't do all this shit.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury and Wilder have all the buzz. Now Anthony Joshua front and center at a Canelo fight in MSG. Now he's begging for the fights.
I don't watch a lot of boxing, but I saw this clip of somebody asking him about fighting one of them. He's like, why do I have to wait for them to fight? Let's fight right now. What are we waiting for? And it's like, now to me, based on what you said, you sound like such a bitch. Like, you didn't say any of this. You just let them fight. Now it's a classic. They don't need you. Now let's fight right now. I'm ready. I hate that phony shit, and you look super phony.
Yep.
And I'm out on Anthony Joshua.
You lost the leverage, bro, and now you out there begging for it.
Yep.
You didn't have to beg for it. You could have taken the fight, $25 million. And the gamble was one of these guys is going to smoke the other guy. It's going to be an easy fight, and then there'd be no reason to do it. It will build up interest in whatever fighter wins, and then you fight that fighter and get a big payday. Right. Now you're going to have to do some waiting, bro.
Here's the thing, though. You, boxing fan, you're not a boxer, but you're a fan.
Yep.
You said this is going to be a good fight. So what made him think this is going to be one of them is a tomato can or whatever?
Oh,
Because Fury's life is always in shambles?
no, actually, I think that people were more impressed with Wilder than they thought.
Oh,
I think like boxing aficionados looked at the fight and Fury did dominate Wilder. It's just that Wilder dropped him a few times, and that counts for extra points.
Right.
But I mean, Fury dominated the fight. Right. You know. So basically, if he doesn't get dropped, it's easy victory. If he doesn't get dropped in that 12th round, it's an easy victory.
Right.
Right. And. Or I think it was in the 12th, right?
And then Joshua probably more scared to fight Wilder.
Oh, I think Joshua's more scared to fight Fury. I think Fury's the tougher fight. Yeah, so I think he was like, I don't want to take this tough a fight until the money is right.
Right.
Like I'll risk a lot for the right money.
What do you think the price difference would have been? It's probably a tough question to ask, but let's say it is Fury washes Wilder, outboxes him, no problem. What would Anthony Joshua have gotten paid if he fought them a month ago before this fight versus if that happened and Fury washes Wilder and then they fight? How much extra did he stand to gain?
Zero interest in America for Fury.
Right.
Joshua.
Okay.
Big fight in London, but no American interest.
Okay.
Now, no matter where Fury fights, Americans are interested. They're like, I like this guy. You know, he's dealt with the mental illness, he dealt with addiction, etc.
So his thinking was if Fury beats the shit out of Wilder, which I think will happen, outpoints him, whatever, then there's interest in America.
I think their gamble was either way, Americans are interested in the winner. Right? Because Americans are going to watch.
That's got to make us feel special. We did all this for American fans. You know what I mean? Like, we got a lot of power.
Yep. So, because, I mean, look, they have an amazing boxing. Like, boxing there is probably like, listen, I'm not a fucking Brit, but it seems to me it's almost like their second favorite sport. It's like soccer, then boxing.
They're like rabid sports fans, it seems.
They're great fucking sports fans. Yeah. Maybe they like rugby or some shit that I don't fucking know about, but like they show up for boxing. They fucking love it.
Right.
And, but that being said, it's only, you know, how many people live in England? Not that how many people live in the Great Britain? It's not that many people.
Right.
It's not like 300 plus million in America, right? So how do I tap into 300 plus million? The thinking behind their fight was smart. Eddie Hearn is the promoter. It just backfired, and there was there's risk in every decision, right?
Right.
The risk is like when you're playing poker and you have a hand that should beat 90% of other hands. 10% of the time, that hand loses.
Right.
And this was the 10%. Right. No one could have predicted in the 12th round Wilder is gonna throw two haymakers, land both, and then Fury's gonna get up off the canvas and then end up hurting Wilder later in that round. Like, that is, nobody in boxing can predict that.
Right.
It happened. And now you got to beg for a fight. And it's funny to see him out there begging for a fight. He's on he's on the, right by the ring, talking to everybody possible, doing every interview possible, because he realized he don't got the fucking leverage anymore. And the longer he fights, these tomato cans, or he fights the guys that nobody wants to see him fight, the less leverage he has in the negotiation. So his leverage is just going down.
Plummeting. Right. Played himself. Now, the only way it switches, and I would not be surprised if they pull this off, is if they convince either Wilder or Fury to fight. If Joshua's promoter convinces Wilder Fury to not do Wilder Fury 2, but instead fight Joshua. Wouldn't people rather see Wilder Fury 2?
They would, but they'll still watch the Joshua fight. And then if Joshua wins that fight, then he's the guy.
Right.
So that's what they're dying to have happen right now.
So
they don't want to wait.
If you're Wilder Fury, you're probably thinking, I make more of this rematch than I do fighting Joshua.
Some might say that you can make more after actually fighting Joshua.
Really?
Yeah, because he's a massive star out there. I think that he's a massive star, but I think that a lot of those people will start to gravitate towards Fury. And I think that's why he's like, I need to get this fight going.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking he would need to fight Wilder. Because if you fight Fury, American fans aren't going to be interested enough to watch Fury Joshua.
Right.
Casual fans would probably watch Wilder Joshua, because I know Deontay Wilder. He been saying all day on my fucking Twitter over and over again.
I was speaking to the guy who asked him that question.
Really?
Yeah, Radio Raheem. He's a friend of Chappelle's, actually. He comes by the cellar a lot. Yeah, I was talking to him about that shit.
What did he say?
The reporter, they asked, oh, dang. That's what I yelled at him. When I saw him walk into the cellar, I was like, to this day.
Right.
And he was just talking about it. But yeah, he told me that he thinks the Joshua fight would be bigger. I disagree with him.
Huh.
Yeah.
Anyway, you better hope you get Wilder and not Fury. Because Fury, again, I don't think America's really going to tune in.
And it's a tougher fight for Joshua.
Yeah. But Wilder apparently on Joe Rogan's podcast was like, he calling me all of a sudden and I'm good. Like, I want this rematch.
Of course he calling.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he want it.
And Wilder good.
You know, it's like your girlstone when you move on.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
She come check in. Hey, how are things?
Yeah.
We got to check in with our friend Stylebender.
We do.
He has his fight coming up with Anderson Silva.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I just want to know, why do fighters in his position take this fight? It's a lose for him.
Well,
because he's the younger. He doesn't have anything to gain.
If you win,
he's looking like he's supposed to
win.
win. But then if he loses, like, damn, you got washed by a legend and it's like past his prime.
Do you think that helps him make his name to beat Anderson Silva?
It's a big name.
It's the big name, but it's still, you don't get like clout for it. So I just want to know his reasoning why he takes this fight.
He's a very calculated guy.
Smart dude.
Yeah.
We should ask him. But yeah, let's give him a call. Yo, Izzy, holler at us, man. We'll set it up. Do a call in from wherever the fuck you are in the world. You're always traveling. But yeah, I mean, my assumption was that Anderson Silva is still a big name in the sport. Mm-hmm. And if you take out a big name in the sport, you can kind of carry their fan base with you. And this is my assumption. Your style is similar to Anderson Silva's style. So if you're an Anderson Silva fan and you see Anderson Silva get beat by a guy with a similar style that's very exciting and cool,
okay,
all of a sudden you're going to be like, well, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let me see what this guy's up to.
Gotcha.
You know, it's like if we go on another, like, you know, sports comedy podcast, which there aren't any, but if we were to go on another one,
yeah,
right, it'd be like,
and we dominate that shit.
They'd be like, well, we got to check out what's going on at Flagrant 2. That's my assumption. But let's talk to Izzy. You know what I mean? Yo, Izzy, we never spoke about it on the podcast, but that motherfucker got the ugliest feet, and he mentioned it to me.
Yeah.
He joked that they were worse than Kaz's.
Yeah.
Bro.
Where'd you see it? I didn't see it.
He posted a picture. I don't know what it was. It was in some picture or something like that. And I just said pedicure. Then he posts a picture and it looks like a fucking goat hoof. Like his feet are meant for like balancing on the side of a cliff. You know how like they have those donkeys that can like walk on the side of like cliffs? Like if I just found his feet.
Look like grappling hooks?
Son. Literally, a ninja throws that shit over a shingled roof and climbs up. Dude, it was unfucking real.
I was more disgusted with Charlamagne's feet than I was with Kaz.
Like, why?
Charlie's feet aren't bad. He just got the bunny. He got the bunion on that shit.
Corn.
Oh, like, corn. Dude, he's a wild corn.
Huge. It looks
corn.
like a 6 toe.
Yeah, he's growing another
Charlamagne
foot.
also got the size 18 shoe and he 5'4". Like, it's fucking crazy. It don't make any sense.
It's because of that corn.
It's really a size 11.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Yes.
Football. You want to talk Dolan and the Knicks or not?
Yes, but you know what? Before, I forgot to plug dates, man.
Oh, yeah, do that. I got pissed again. So
yo, I want to let y'all know. First of all, I'm going to be this weekend, the Mohegan Sun Casino, Connecticut, or Uncasville, Connecticut, but I'll be out there. We got shows Thursday through Saturday, so make sure you pull up, you know, weekend before Christmas. So it's going to be super depressing. Only the real hardcore gambler is going to be out there this weekend, son. It's going to be bad, bro. Alex, you coming up?
Possibly.
Maybe come up for a day?
Yeah.
You can whip it.
Yeah. I got a few people.
Wait, really?
Yeah, some friends. Yeah.
They go up there that are around there or what?
Nah, just hit me up. That's it.
Yo, pull up. Bring the shorty if there's a shorty, you know? Bring the shorty. That's me unsure if Alex wants people to know he has a shorty. Does Alex have a shorty? Who knows?
Find out on Patreon.
But yeah, so I'll be the Mohegan Sun Thursday through Saturday, and then we got Miami February 1st and 2nd, the Miami Improv. Okay, then we got Valentine's Day February 14th, the Raleigh Improv. All right, Raleigh, North Carolina. Then we got February 16th, All-Star Weekend, Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay, then we got San Diego February 22nd through 23rd. Make sure you get those tickets. And then we got Los Angeles February 28th. I think as of this morning there were like 20 tickets left. If you haven't got tickets yet, get them shits fucking right now. It's going to be sold out by the time this podcast comes out. So just go get them fucking tickets real quick. Knock that shit out. The Comedy Store, the 28th. And that will probably be my last Views from the Sis tour date. I'm going to be developing the new material and like implementing most of the new material after that. So for example, I'm doing Minneapolis March 15th through 16th, Acme Comedy Clubs, one of the best comedy clubs in the country. And I'm doing that March 15th through 16th, but I'll be putting in a bunch of new material by then as well. So I think LA, I started the tour in LA. I think maybe we finish it up in LA. But yeah, maybe go get those tickets. TheAndrewSchulz.com for that right there. How about you, Akaash? Anything you want to plug?
No, I don't believe so.
What you up to this weekend? You in the city this weekend?
No, I fly out Thursday.
Oh yeah, you're going home.
Going home. I'm going to do the ticket again, I think, on Friday.
Hey!
Yeah, back, so that's what's up. Anybody in DFW, check that out. Also, I'm doing these college dates. We're still trying to work out dates, me and my boy Donish. But if you're in the city, just come through. I don't know why the fuck I didn't say that before. I would like I was in Detroit. There was some assholes out there that was like, if I had known I'd come through, just crash the fucking show.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll start announcing these dates to the assholes. Just crash the college show.
They don't ask for ID at the college show.
These cucks ain't doing nothing.
Exactly.
Tell them you identify as a college student. Fucking losers. I identify as a graduate student here.
I need to start identifying as
straight male.
As a straight male.
I identify as a sexist.
Can I identify as a straight male?
I identify as a sexist, and I'd like to be free to practice, as such.
That's your religion.
Freedom
of religion.
Yeah, try not to oppress me, and not express myself.
All right, what do you want to talk about? What else before we get out of here, my brother?
Any football?
Yeah, well, your boys got their asses handed to them.
Yeah, I thought this might be a letdown game. They won 5 straight. There's no real if they win any of their next 3 games, they're in. They sat their best lineman, Zach Martin. The guy who used to be probably their best lineman, he's banged up. Their other best lineman's out all year. But the Colts are streaking. I thought they could lose this game. To be honest, if they lose all 3, I wouldn't mind because the head coach would get fired, and I don't like him. I would love to see him make the playoffs, but if not, I'm also cool on it.
Right.
One thing I am scared of, though, is I'm always scared of the Eagles and motherfucking Nick Foles. Big Dick Nick came in here.
Big Dick Nick.
And I was like, I think the Rams are struggling, so I don't put everything on this win necessarily, but goddamn, it was the exact same shit all over again. He just throwing up the ball. Alshon Jeffrey always coming down with it. He getting hit, it don't matter. He getting right back up. It's just fucking... something about this guy.
Yeah.
There's something about this dude. Now, I will say this. It's going to be interesting. Let's say they make the playoffs and lose. If they make another run, obviously you choose him over Carson Wentz. But let's say you make a run and you lose, and Nick Foles is a starter now. He's a free agent after this year. So what do? Do you sign him to a contract?
Carson's still cheap. You might as well sign him.
Carson's still cheap, but Carson is entering his 4th year next year. He's going to have 2 more years, and then he's going to need $100 million.
Yeah, so keep him for 2. And see what you see what you get out of him for 2. But I like that tandem right there.
Yeah, it's just...
And you can afford it.
Maybe they can.
Look, if they have an amazing... Let's say they... is it even a lock that they make the playoffs? Let's say that they actually go for a run in the playoffs.
Right.
It's not a lock that they make the playoffs.
No. They got to win out.
They got to win out.
They got to win out. Dallas has to lose out to win the division.
Right.
Which is possible. But then also, to get... They're also in wild card possibility, but I think they're the 3rd from... the 2nd seed to make the wild card, they're 2 below them. The final seed.
So let's say hypothetically they win out.
Right.
Let's say they win the wild card game.
Right.
And then another playoff game.
Right. And they're losing the championship.
Is Nick Foles your starter?
Yeah.
You gotta go with him, right?
They believe in him. They play for him.
Dude, if they make the fucking Super Bowl, you gotta spend big bread on him, right?
If they make the Super Bowl, you're gonna have to pay this man.
You have to
pay him top tier quarterback money.
Takes you there,
and then that eats away at the rest of your team. Paying a quarterback a lot of money, especially today's NFL money, that eats away at a lot of your team. Because what their strategy was, the same thing the Rams are doing. We got a cheap quarterback. Let's just sign everybody because he's cheap, and that's normally the most expensive position. Yeah. Now you've accelerated that plan by 2 years if Nick Foles keeps playing well.
Yeah.
I don't know that he will. But if he does, it's really going to be interesting to see what happens. I pray to God I'm wrong and they don't win another Super Bowl. That was my preseason pick. But if they make any kind of run, it's going to be real interesting to see what happens.
Do the Giants go after Nick Foles next year?
Yeah, you might need to. I think he's got to be in the right scheme. I actually always thought Dak kind of reminded me of Nick Foles. They both don't really throw a lot of interceptions, whatever. Similar to what I've been saying about Dak this whole time. And maybe Foles is much better. I don't know, but they got to be in the right scheme.
But then you work something around that. You understand his strengths. But he's got an arm on him, and he's not afraid to get lit the fuck up.
He's like I don't even know
pass to Alshon Jeffrey that you were talking about earlier. He got smoked.
Yeah, Aaron Donald was up in his fucking shoulder.
And you know what I kind of respect, but it definitely does change the game. Donald didn't spear him.
Right.
He just pushed him down. That being said, if you get speared earlier in the game and you see an Aaron Donald coming back at you, you might not make that throw.
No, it might be worth an early penalty.
No. Oh, I wasn't even looking like that. There's an argument that might be worth it. But the other thing I was saying is, once you know you're not going to get speared, you're going to start making those throws.
Right.
And I guess that's what we want.
Yeah.
That's what we want as fans.
Right.
But it's a massive advantage to the offense.
Right.
Especially a quarterback.
Yeah.
Just knowing, hey, I can step right up into this throw, and the worst that's going to happen is I get pushed down.
I think Donald, the one I remember, he went up into him with his shoulder, and Nick Foles kind of fucked up his shoulder. But you're not going to he's not going to land on top of you, drive his fucking body weight into you.
That's it. The drive the body weight is what fucking destroys you.
And that's why I think it's more dangerous now. Like, it's almost more beneficial to be a pocket passer now than ever. Even though we really gravitate toward these.
Safe.
We gravitate toward these running quarterbacks, but they're not all built like Russell Wilson, durable as fuck, getting 8 massages a week or whatever he's doing. It's like the Lamar Jackson, a thin dude, and he taking shots.
He getting broken, bro. He getting broken.
I worry about him long term. I want him to be good. I worry about him long term. But in the pocket, you're a little protected. Tom Brady can play till 45. I don't know that most of these scrambling quarterbacks can.
When does Tom Brady retire?
I don't know. Are they washed? What's going on? This is weird in that there's a lot of like mental errors at the end of the game.
Dude, I've never seen the Patriots lose 2 close games at the end of a game.
I haven't
2
either.
in a row, right?
Yeah, and I still think Patriots get to the playoffs. Who knows? Now, apparently, one thing I never put together, they were really good at home in the playoffs. On the road, not so much.
Ooh.
Normally, they just have a weak-ass division, so they get 6 easy wins. So they're always the 1 seed, maybe the 2 seed, but they get home games in the playoffs, and that's how they win. Even the first time they won the Super Bowl, the Tuck rule, it was in a foot of snow in New England. Apparently, Bob Kraft also went to whoever the commissioner was at the time and was like, give us the night game. Because it's going to be colder, it's going to be more snow, give us the fucking night game. I heard that from an Oakland fan, so I don't know.
And they just prefer it. They just...
Oakland, they're not used to cold weather. We're used to it.
Right.
It's New England. We grow up in this. We play in this. We're built for this. Cold weather teams have an advantage at home, period. Lambeau Field, they got an advantage at home in the playoffs. We live in this.
You believe that's more of an advantage than just being a home team?
Yes, absolutely.
There's like a calculation that they can do on that.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know calculation. Maybe there's a stat that proves me wrong. But from what my entire life watching football, cold weather teams at home in the playoffs is a bigger advantage, especially when you're playing a dome team or a warm weather team. Matter of fact, dome teams until recently didn't really win Super Bowls. I think the fucking Saints might have been the first. No, the Colts. I think the Colts, with Peyton Manning in 2007... Right. Was the first dome team to ever win a Super Bowl.
And it's just because they're not prepared for...
They're just not. You play in the fucking indoors, perfect conditions. So, like, you'll have, like, Peyton Manning's team back then was like air it out, fucking fast receivers, don't really need a running attack, because we're playing as fast as we want on the turf. But then you get in the fucking cold, you can't throw the ball like you want to, it's heavy, it hurts, you're not fucking zipping it. You got to have a running game. You got to have a defense. That's part of the reason these things matter in the playoffs. So the Patriots, they have great fans. Boston loves their sports, and it's cold weather. And we're always going to play some teams who aren't really built for the cold weather. Let's go.
I wonder if we should make the dome illegal or mandatory, because if playing in cold weather gives you that much of an advantage,
I think it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, you're putting your fans through a lot if they're in cold and they go whatever, but like, That's our advantage. Let's go.
It is. Let's say it is. I don't know.
It's
what
like
the
a choice. To me, it adds to the fun.
I'm with you on that.
Choice.
I'm with you on the entertainment value. I'm with you on the fun, etc. But what if, like, being used to the cold and being, accustomed to the cold and playing in the elements and all that kind of stuff gives you an advantage over your team that has nothing to do with your players?
But that's, again, we're not trying to make it fair. We're trying to make it fun.
Agreed completely. But if you're a lawmaker for the league or a rule maker for the league, you want to do fair, right? But
then it's hard because, like, Seattle Stadium is built to be as loud as possible. So do you tell them, hey, chill, that's not fair for other teams who come in and it's super loud?
So that's the question that, like...
Because you have to let home field advantage.
No, I know. But that's the question where... So that's the question that comes in, like, when you talk about certain sports, like with baseball, it's like... you're going to decide how long right field is, right? And, the Yankee Stadium, especially the old one, had a notoriously short right field. So they would go after all these left-handed batters.
Right.
Right? Now, you're going to play 81 games at home.
Right.
If you have a bunch of lefties that can hit, there's a clear advantage there.
Right.
Right? But yet, none of these stadiums have some kind of, metric that... I imagine they say they can't be shorter than 20 feet. I don't know exactly what the
regulations.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, how much home field advantage can you give is the question. And we don't look at weather as a version of it, but it is, and it's massive.
Oh, we do. But I think it's like, this is why you got to put stakes on the regular season too.
Yeah.
So you got to want home field advantage. That makes every game that much more meaningful. The Saints and Rams... The race for the number one seed in the NFC is about the fact that the Saints are way better at home than on the road. Not even irrespective of dome and all that shit. Like, they're much better home at a dome than away at a dome.
Right.
But home field got to matter. You got to make home field worth something because that puts stakes on the regular season. You see what I'm saying?
Yep,
so the more home field means to a team, the more the regular season games matter.
Right.
So home field advantage should be as much of an advantage as possible.
I love it.
Because we're trying to make this entertaining. We're not trying to make this fair. If it's fair, we all play in the same fucking city. We set up 12 stadiums.
Yeah. Or just do domes and then set the regulation of what it can be, et cetera.
Well, we're selling tickets and we're trying to make it fun. And if you got fans who are passionate in the cold weather, good on them. Because I'm not cheering at fucking Lambeau Field.
There's something nice about football in the elements. Baseball in the elements sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Soccer in the elements sucks. But football, the brutality of it, when it's snowing or raining and muddy.
Yeah, it's like a visceral, feel. I always hear football's meant to be played in the snow and the cold. It was perfect football conditions.
Yeah.
Nobody says perfect football conditions when it's 75 and sunny and no wind.
That's right. That's golf.
Yeah. But football is just something about the fucking... It's such a battle of wills. All sports are, but football, physically we are fighting.
The weather should also test your will.
Yes, everything. Add to it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Basketball's air conditioning. It's whatever, like a fucking... Football, we are physically fighting every play.
I wonder if we should look that up. Like, if teams in better weather end up doing shittier.
In cold weather games? I think
No. In general. Like, what if being a San Diego Charger is to your detriment?
I do think cold weather teams in the playoffs do better. Because typically if they get home field... and they play a warm weather team almost always has trouble. Matter of fact, Patriots won that Super Bowl. That game against New England was in Indianapolis. If it was in Foxborough, I don't think they win. It was a comeback. They were down like 21-6 or 21-3 or something. They came back and won. It was a great game. But I think in New England, I don't think that happens.
Wouldn't it be the same thing vice versa, though? Like, up north teams are going to have a hard time adjusting, playing in like hot climates.
Dome teams tend to do better at domes. But it just seems like the cold weather teams tend to, for whatever reason, do better in the playoffs.
No, but that is a good point. I guess you could make the argument for heat if it was like really hot and playing in the fucking heat. Playing in the heat is tough too.
It's tough. Oh no, it's tough. But playoffs are in January.
When it's hot.
But playoffs aren't in August.
Playoffs are in January, so it's not going to be too hot no matter where. But that is, beginning of the season,
Singapore.
Bro. but if you're like, Tampa in the beginning of the season, it's got to be fucking smoking hot out there. Yeah.
That's a thing too. I remember
you got all this gear. You got this shiny ass helmet. You're
Cowboys were bad, and the Eagles beat the shit out of them. But the first game of the year, it was hot in Dallas. Yeah. They were playing Dallas. They had all the players on the Eagles drinking pickle juice because, like, you're going to sweat a lot. Pickle juice has a lot of salt in it. You're going to need that. Like, that's going on all year. It's just playoffs are in the winter,
right?
So cold weather teams, that's where the home field matters more. I think.
Fuck. Man, Well, look, guys, this has been another episode of Flagrant 2, the most dynamic podcast on the planet.
Bro, we the GOATs.
Truly are. Thank y'all so much for
singing
listening.
Competition Wednesday, legit.
The singing competition is definitely going down Wednesday. We're going to be legit with it. Already. We're going to go hard on it. Thank y'all so much for supporting what we do. We got some very cool shit that's going to be coming up in the very new future. Go to theangelschulz.com for shows. Make sure you check out Akaash's tour dates. He'll be posting them.
Yes, sir.
Alexx Media, congratulate Alexx Media on finally being free of the job and coming out here into this this scary but fruitful, this frightening but exciting world of entrepreneurship. Build something. And yeah, let's fucking go. Let's keep it tight. This has been Flagrant 2. Peace.
God bless.